miss my old friend. Hello.
Oh, hello, yeah.
That'll wake you up.
Yep.
All week long.
Wake up. Order in the court. It's
the weekend. Yes, the weekend. People staying in trouble. Creed.
yeah. Let's see what some people did overnight and what kind of crap they got into.
This dude that's standing up right now is Cock Diesel, by the way.
Sure.
All right. Good luck, Mr. Parker.
Thank you.
Judge Beatnik.
Or he's Amish. I'm not sure. And he is definitely. I'll tell you why I know for absolute sure that he's at home. At least it really feels that way. He has a Christmas coffee cup. Just has that homey feeling.
He's sitting on the edge.
Darned and saved, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it'd be great if he was.
He's letting everybody know he's going to be getting on World of Warcraft as soon as he's done with these last couple of people.
Oh yeah, he's live on Twitch. The minute he gets done, drops that robe off and turns on all the lights. You know, like it's Stoney's. Were they just holding hands, leaving? They must already here and took a love.
They're taking a liking to each other.
Yeah.
A lot of people say there's no court on the weekends. Bullshit.
Yeah, because we got this fired up over here too. Might be a familiar scene for some of you. And this dude.
I remember that guy. This guy's great. Great attorney.
What a nice crowd already. This early in the morning. And impromptu. I love that.
I think they're starting to expect this. I don't know. But we'll see.
Oh, it's not officially on the docket. It's
no.
All right. Our next
if we
case
wake
is
up and both
Darius
feel like it,
Smith.
let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Smith. You're going to have 3 separate case numbers that we have to deal with today. So I'm just going to try and take them in order. The first warrant I have is 20W16499 under case number 20-041320. The charge is theft by taking, alleging that you took a debit card and $300
What?
that were the property of Deborah James
Oh, he's already
without her permission. Do
Holding
you
his
understand
hand.
what that charge is?
Yes, sir.
All right. How long have you lived in this area?
I lived in this area for 43 years, sir.
All right. And how many hours do you work in a typical week?
Normally 40, sir.
as
All
few as
right.
possible, Your Honor. Handful.
And on this charge, I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $500 cash or surety.
He's got 300 on a debit
The
card.
next case that I'm going to go to is 20-08.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
192.
Even that guy did the hallelujah. I saw him put one in. Good job. He's right on time. 300 down the first one. Is that what he got? How much did he get? Because he's halfway there. Oh, he's scratching his ass.
Oh,
I
he's,
have
yeah,
a
he's
warrant
digging
for theft
good.
by taking in 21W007231.
Bridge.
The allegation is that you took an older model air compressor and pressure washer that belonged to someone else, valued at approximately $350.
I was going to start
Do you
a
understand
business
that charge against you?
No, I
He's
don't, sir.
they call those entrepreneurs. sir.
Okay. So
Right.
if you heard my opening announcement, just to make sure, we are not going to
Well, there's a hallelujah.
discuss
Angie,
the
you're a
facts
little
of
bit
Angie,
the
you
late.
case,
made it.
what did or didn't
All right,
happen,
you're-
or
Great to
possible
see you.
defenses
Hope
to
you're
that.
okay.
Um,
I think this guy keeps pleading guilty.
but
Yep.
the allegation against you is that on or about somewhere in the range of October 25th, 26th, 27th of 2020, the allegation is at 2953
Morning.
Clifton Springs Road.
That's the church road. That's my house.
Okay. Well, the allegation
Stole
is
it from
that
himself.
Stole it from himself. Yeah.
the victim told the police that you took an air compressor and pressure washer that belonged to Charlie Walker, valued at
Oh,
less
poor
than
Charlie.
$1,500, and that you were witnessed doing so by the brother of Charlie Walker without the consent of Charlie Walker.
His brother Johnny
So
Walker.
that is the
saw
charge
him do it.
against you as it presently stands.
Johnny Walker
These
might have
warrants
something
were
to do with
taken
it.
out
Please
against
sue
you
me.
May
Find out.
13th
Thank
of 2021. So it was quite a
Oh.
bit later than the alleged incident took place. That is the charge that you will be
Excuses ready.
defending yourself against. Do you
That's,
understand that?
Yes,
It's gonna
sir.
be fun.
That's my property.
Enjoy that.
Anyway, yes.
Okay. Well, that will be hashed
Well, what
out
are you
at a
doing? I'm
later
still
date
late,
and
Michelle.
time. So
Yeah.
that is not for
Where
me
you
to
at?
decide, just because I don't have any other witnesses here
Partying.
who can say
Johnny
you know,
Walker.
speak to that issue. So
See you
I'll
about
set your bond on that case
So
at
jealous of
$500
people
as
who grow
well.
beards.
Your third case is going to be 21-03-1166.
Hello.
And I'm going to pull that up now.
Take you.
You guys make us want to be on Saturday morning all the time.
Might make it to the schedule.
It's looking better by the minute.
All right. And this is 21W7232.
Pencil and grabbed a
The
pen.
allegation is that
Mark it
on or about April 22nd, 2021, an officer responded to a theft complaint and spoke to a victim who alleged that you took a
That's fine.
trailer
Trailer.
with the
haul.
intent to deprive the owner of the property,
You had to haul that compressor
and
and
that you
pressure
were
washer
witnessed
somehow.
removing the trailer from
Right.
the property without consent.
And
I
let's
am
not forget the
going
$300
to-
gift card too, or a debit card.
Based on looking at the dates
Gas
here,
ain't cheap.
the dates on the other case, I don't know if you know this person or not. I don't know your connection to the property, though I understand you say you have one.
That's my
I'm going to
property.
guess that when they figured out, when they put your name on this April case,
Hey,
they got these warrants in May, and they used that
Wildcat.
to connect back to the incident that they say took place in October, and they attribute that theft to you as well. And so I'm just going to say, because it's also the same officer
Well, if
taking
they're not
both
blue
sets of
waffles.
warrants, I'm going to make an educated guess that that's what happened.
you won't
Same
love
address too. Same address too, 2953 Clifford Road.
Correct.
Yes, that's my property.
Okay.
Excellent.
So
Glad you're back.
it sounds like you'll have a lot to talk about with somebody in terms of how your case might move forward. I'm going to set your bond at $500 on this, just like the other two. Understand that if for some reason it
I feel
weren't your
ya.
property or someone else had control over it,
That
and
sounds good.
they told you to stay away or not go there,
Bright and
then
early
doing
for
so
Grotto.
could be considered trespassing.
Very
Wow.
bright.
And that
Still
if
up.
you're some sort of landlord or property manager, there are also different obligations there, even if it's property you
I like
own.
Fruity
So
Pebbles.
that will be your bond. And once you post that, you'll be released. Okay.
So what is that, $1,500? I don't know how much is that bond.
Okay. Well, if you go through a bonding company, I think your total for that usually would run between 150 and 225.
Oh, he got
Um,
300. He's fine.
And
Yeah.
you'll be able to call friends and family, and the deputies.
Sorry,
can
Your
help you
Honor. I
coordinate to
sold a
do
few
that,
other
okay?
debit cards. Y'all did fine.
Thank you.
We good.
Good luck.
Your Honor, they take debit cards that don't have my name on it.
All right.
I was just wondering.
Tell the granddaughter we said hi. And let
Our
this
next
be a
case
lesson to
is
her. Never
Jameer
go to jail.
Sprinkle.
Educational purposes. Mr.
Good
Sprinkle.
morning.
Good morning.
Love
I
his
have
cupcakes.
before me a series of warrants that start with 22W8966
I got damn near close.
and
enough.
run through 8981, charging you with various counts of theft by
Mine's
taking.
close.
Do you waive formal reading of?
You didn't
the
take
details
Charlie
of each
Walker's
of the
shit, did
warrants?
you, buddy?
Good, sir.
Okay, so the sum total of this
Hello.
allegation is that through 16 fraudulent returns, a total of $1,556.18 was returned onto your debit card, and $711.16 was returned in the form of cash
What?
that you kept at the Five Below store. Do you understand the charge
Five
against
Below?
you?
How much did you? What?
All right. How long have you lived in this area?
A year and a half.
Okay. Where were you before that?
I was in New York.
How do you walk out
Okay.
of 5 below with $700
And
cash?
are you down here with family, or are you on your own?
With my mom.
Okay.
Tell her I said, what's up?
And how many hours a week were you working before this happened?
40.
Okay.
So,
And I know it's summertime right now, but were you in school anywhere before that?
Yes, before school ended.
Say that again for me, please.
Before school ended.
was he working at Five Below?
I'm guessing
I
so.
was in Phoenix High School.
Okay.
You gotta steal stuff. Don't do it from Five Below. Or did he get money? I'm
All right. Give me one moment here.
That's kind of confusing. Helping himself.
All right. Based on my review of your information, you have only recently crossed over the point that you would be considered an adult. And even then, Georgia is one of very few states that does that at age 17. Based on the nature of the allegations, based on your lack of criminal record, I am going to give you an unsecured judicial release on these charges, which means your family will not have to assist you in posting a bond.
and that means
You
I'm
will
sure
have to
you'll
come back to
learn
court
your
at some
lesson.
point in the future. And I do want to warn you that based on what you're talking about here, often the fact that if debit cards, credit cards, electronic accounts, things of that nature get involved, the police have discretion and prosecutors have discretion to make more serious felony charges than what you start with. And so your case is a case that does have a chance to get worse as someone investigates it and based on how they decide to charge it. For that reason, I'm going to encourage you
Watch for
to
his mug.
do work if you can to try to obtain an attorney or
Do
apply for a
work,
public
son.
defender
Guy
and
gets
see
in there. Do work.
if they can help
Did
you,
he steal
move your
debit
case
card
forward in a positive
information?
fashion. So this is
Guessing
not something
so.
that hangs over you or causes you
Because they
trouble.
you don't check out
Do you have any
anymore at Five
questions about
Below. It's
that?
all automated.
Yes. So I gotta speak to like my lawyer and stuff. Okay.
You have to what?
Speak to my lawyer.
If you don't have a lawyer, it would be in your interest to get one. It's in everybody's interest to get one, but in your case specifically, there's an argument to be made that some of the things that are alleged here could be considered felonies. And so if you have a chance to
You might want to get a lawyer.
keep a misdemeanor or turn a misdemeanor into nothing at all, that is a much, much better
How
outcome
about
for you
you
than a
just give the
misdemeanor
money
turning
back?
into a felony, which is what could happen. There's some cases that you look at and there's not really the thing is the thing and that's it. Your case is a little bit murky. These officers have chosen to call it a misdemeanor at this time, but there is an argument that it could also be called a felony. And so that's why I'm giving you that additional heads up. Okay.
So I have another question. Will I be able to go home?
So repeat that, please.
Will I be able to go home?
Correct. So you're being given basically a signature bond. We call it an
Read,
unsecured judicial release now,
Just received
which means you're not going to have to post any money to get out,
a drawing of
but you will
what
have to report
happened.
back to court.
Okay. So I'll go
It's
home
him,
today.
and he just took the money.
If nothing else is holding you, and I'm not aware that anything is.
Money.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care.
They're getting free NFTs on the weekend. Look at that.
All right, Madam Clerk, do I have to click this 16 different times?
I'm going to click this 16 times
We
for you,
don't
John.
really do anything with the bond orders on misdemeanor cases.
Thank you for the stars on the face.
As long as I have them inputted on the bond calendar and
And why 16
docketed in
times?
EWI, we should be good.
Okay, so I'm going to save it once, and I'm going to make a docket note confirming that was my intent,
Yes, sir.
and just leave it at that. And
Hey,
if anyone
Mikey.
has an issue, they can call me, and I'll put that number in the docket notes too.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the $5.
The best day to be alive. I'm gonna write here.
Oh.
I intended not to hit it 16 times.
They're getting an interpreter. I want to at least sit and see him click this 16 times, try to get an interpreter at this time of day.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Language Line Solutions. Please enter your 6-digit client ID.
I don't want to brag, but I've
For
been
Spanish,
hired
press 1.
to
For other,
record some
please
drumming
hold for an
or
interpreter.
hold music. I just play over the top.
Thank you for calling Language Line Solutions. IDM 88363-401.
Get paid by the second, though.
Interpreter today.
Yeah.
Your client with you. Do you need me to call?
Hola.
All right.
It was What's up, Gary?
Madam Interpreter, can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
can.
All right. Do you swear the translations you give from English to Spanish and Spanish to English will be true and accurate to the best of your ability?
He
All
is
right.
risen, as they say.
Mr. Velasquez, you are
Somebody was
here
here earlier
for a
telling me he
first
loved me.
appearance on a trespassing charge.
Señores, usted está el día de acá por un exceso de velocidad.
Thank you, Jesus.
No, un traspaso.
Do not discuss the facts of your case.
No se puede discutir los
Wood booger.
hechos del caso.
You are being recorded, and statements you make can be used against you.
Jesus bless you.
Usted está siendo
He's
grabado
still here.
y cualquier cosa que usted diga puede ser utilizada en su contra.
I am here to make sure you understand the police's version of the events.
Trespassing. you
Estamos
say.
acá para hacerle entender
Do
los
not
eventos
let people
policiales.
trespass against ye.
And I am here to set your
Got
bond.
mail.
Y yo estoy acá para poder establecer
I'm
su
here to
fianza.
rule.
You have the right to a jury trial in the future.
Jump over and see what's going on with this. There's a
Yeah.
worm in here.
Yeah, go to that. Ooh, hello. Yeah, we've been here.
Yes, Your Honor, Kevin Rush appearing on behalf of Miss.
Hey,
White.
Kevin, how
I
are
went
you
through her
today?
misdemeanor trial rights with her. She says that she understands what her misdemeanor rights are.
That's great,
She's
Kevin.
indicated that she would like to plead guilty to these two offenses. I did tell her they could be set for pretrial.
I'm the only one without
but she would
glasses
like
on this
to
stream,
plead guilty,
so
and is requesting 3 days time served
yeah.
on the matters.
Good request.
One's from 2019.
Mhm.
The other one, I believe, is 2021.
Thanks, Kevin.
I advised her of Secretary of State sanctions. She said she understands, but she would like to tender a guilty plea and ask for 3 days time served or
What's Tinder got to do with
ask
this?
for pretrial.
Kevin, an alcoholic,
Thank you.
or
Ms. Weiss,
was?
do you understand the charges and the
I feel like I'd
penalties
meet
as
him at
Mr.
an
Rush
AA
explained
meeting.
them to you?
No offense.
He knows
Feeling.
Johnny Walker too.
And do you understand your rights as he has explained them to you?
I can't
Yes,
see any
Your Honor.
comments. You guys write whatever you want because I can't see any
And how
comments
is it
with these
that you would
glasses
like
on.
to plead to the
Free
charge
range.
of no operator's license and driving while license suspended?
I'm just gonna click.
Your Honor.
Go for it. 'Cause you can't mess up.
First
Oh, I can see him at a car show. Hell yeah.
19C 011.
Then he just talks to you like this. Hi, my name is
June
Kevin.
19th, 2019. In the city
I
of Mount
wish
Morris,
I
County of
was
Tennessee, you did
dead.
operate a motor vehicle without having a driver's
Mount
license.
Morris, where's Gina?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you are giving up your right to trial?
Is that
Yes,
Tiff?
Your Honor.
These glasses
Did
really
anyone
make
make
me feel
any
drunk right
promises
now.
to cause you to plead guilty?
Those are beer
No, Your
gardens.
Honor.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Much better.
I will accept your plea. Your sentence will be 3 days in jail, credit for 3 days served. You have 21 days from today's date to file an appeal.
But big
Case
glasses.
number 21E 01834.
Where'd that come from?
Ms. Weitz, is it true that on October 8th, 2021, in the city of Grand Blanc, County of Genesee,
All the things that
you
make us
operated a
happy when
vehicle
we're
while your
older, huh,
license was
Denise?
suspended?
I get it. I understand.
Yes, Your Honor.
New coffee pot. Wow.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you are giving up your right to trial?
Surprised you don't have the
Yes, Your Honor.
Keurig.
Did anyone make any threats or promises to cause you to plead guilty?
No.
They are nice.
And are you
aren't they?
pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Emily
Gee, Stephen O'Meal has one of those.
Gee, Stephen
I will accept
O'Neill.
your plea. Your sentence will be 3 days in jail, credit for 3 days served. You have 21 days from today's date to file an appeal. Do you have any questions?
Hello, Sarge.
No, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
Have a tampon, please, Your Honor.
She's kind of nice looking. I would never guess she didn't have a license.
I didn't fill them out yet. So
Scott, glad you enjoy it. I genuinely enjoy just watching court anyways, so it's even better to watch it with you guys. Seriously. I watch it so
What
much.
kind of heathens are these people that they're actually there?
People
I
versus
can't
Jeffrey Allen
believe
Anderson.
this.
case
Right?
number
They got dressed and
213.
actually came to work
0344.
today in Genesee County. But
Your name for the record.
where's Herman? Whoa.
Yeah,
Willie.
my,
Mr. Rush?
my man.
Your Honor, Kevin Rush, appearing on behalf of Mr. Anderson. I went through his misdemeanor rights with him this morning. He tells me he understands his rights. I read the charges to him. It looks like 2 misdemeanors. He tells me he understands the charges. He's waiving any further reading of it. He's not working. He is requesting court-appointed counsel.
Way to put him on blast like that.
He's
Right.
somewhat insistent that he has paid this. Now,
Tell me he's
he hasn't been
indigent without
arraigned
telling
on
me
it, so
he's
I don't know how
indigent.
that could happen. However, he is insistent that he thought that 2 months prior to this, he'd paid this ticket.
Come
So
on.
at this point, we'd ask for court-appointed counsel and have it set for pretrial.
I should wear it more often.
No, look at that beautiful smile he's
Mr.
got.
Anderson, do you understand the charge and the penalty as Mr. Rush
Did
has
Kevin
explained it to you?
take off his glasses because I made fun of him?
And do you understand your rights as
He's
he has
old
explained them
softy
to
creep.
you?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will enter
Oh.
a not guilty plea on your
Watch out
behalf.
for Lisa.
Scheduled For pretrial, June 14th, 2022 at 8:30.
I got a license to ill.
With Judge Haley regarding
He
bond.
said the guy because these are all the people that got.
Indicates the address is correct. He's been
Got
there for
arrested
10
last night.
years, but he's a lifetime resident of Genesee County.
How much
not on
Aquanet do you think
probation,
is in
not
that
on
hair?
parole. He had a delivery of marijuana, sounds like 1989.
He almost sounds
and an
sick.
attempted home invasion in 2000. So it was about 20 plus years.
Close enough.
Maybe some tickets. He thinks a retail fraud in the 1990s sometime. Apparently, he was picked up. It was urinating in public. That's
Yes!
the way he explained it. It was so it's not really
Sweet.
connected to anything
Gotta
else.
go. You gotta go.
But he is insistent that he had paid these tickets. I told him to go to the Secretary of State's or down to the courthouse and see about getting a receipt if that's true. But he hasn't been arraigned on it. I'd ask the court to grant him a personal recognizance bond. He wants it cleared.
I saw a
up.
great
He-
one last
he
night,
wants
Grandma.
this fixed.
It's
Thank
not gonna.
you.
It's not gonna. Damn it. There's a couple of really good ones I went through this race that I was watching last night.
That made me laugh when I saw that last night.
Sex dates, F overpriced Tinder, and then there was another one that there was another one that had come up.
Mr. Anderson, your bond will be a $5,000 personal recognizance bond.
Damn,
No alcohol or drugs.
they ain't playing over here.
How do you get a $5,000 PR bond?
On the 14th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
My man.
Take this job and shoot.
Hey, little bit. Oh, she tied.
Yeah, can we get this over with? I ain't
Long
got no-
night.
I got some sleeping to do.
People versus Brenda Joyce Copeland. Case number
Oh,
OMC
moose.
0954.
You still make that
and
shit?
OTC 0985.
Is it
State your name
mousse
for the record.
basically shaving cream?
Kinda.
Brenda Copeland.
Rhonda Copeland.
Mr. Rush?
Yes, Your Honor, Kevin Rush, on behalf of Mrs. Copeland, I did go through the misdemeanor rights with her this
Wonder
morning.
how
I did
hair-
read the
how high
charge.
that hair
She's
goes.
Rather old.
We really don't get to
14
see it.
years old. Actually, is the same incident, both the
I
misdemeanors.
thought too.
She tells me she understands her rights and what the charges are. She's waiving any further reading of that. Your Honor, she is not working. She actually indicated she's living in a shelter right now.
Oh,
so
poor
we
girl.
are requesting court-appointed.
I was in
counsel.
Canada.
And I can kind of cut to the chase here a little bit. This is 2008. And
No, it's not.
she would have been picked
Nice
up
try.
a long time ago if she'd been in trouble. So,
Oh, I see what he's saying. So that was an old warrant from 2008 that
that
she got picked up on. She ain't been in trouble
she ought
that
to see a
long.
prosecutor and talk to about this case.
Let
So
her go.
We're just requesting a
Yep.
She's
personal
homeless.
recognizance bond for her.
Maybe
Yeah.
she likes staying there. Good.
Sorry to
Neil?
jump in like that, but I
Oh, that's okay.
I mean, that means that was quite a
Ms.
few
Copeland,
years
do you
of.
understand the charges and the penalties
Behaving.
as Mr.
Yeah.
Rush has explained them to you?
Yes.
Hi,
Do you understand your
Anthony.
rights as he has
Anthony,
explained
good
them
to see you, pal.
Yes.
Hey, baby girl.
Court will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. And each one will be set for a pretrial June 14th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. with Judge Paley.
But yeah, out of nowhere, I found this.
Does he have transportation to come to court?
Yes. And
Can you
please
catch
I got a
the bus?
moped.
I can catch the bus. Can you please repeat that date again, please?
Prison bus.
Give you your
Okay.
paperwork. It'll have it.
Okay.
Do you have a Sharpie so I can write it on my arm?
That would go
Just
get
make
it
sure that you
tattooed
come
later.
to court
For a
so you
homeless person, she got
Sure.
great hair.
Yes.
She lives in the she shed.
So that means taking
Case
care of
number-
that. So I have to bring $300.
Just hold on, Miss Copeland. I didn't say anything about money.
Okay.
In other
Case
words,
number OTC 0900085.
Shut up.
Bond will be a $1,000 personal recognizance bond. Case number 0MC09.
stupid question. So if you've got a say $1,000 PR bond,
A $1,000 personal recognizance bond.
if you screw up, you owe that $1,000. Is that it?
Copeland, like I
Or
said,
that you're
make sure
in
that
for
you are
$1,000 if you
here so
screw
can
up?
take
I don't
care of
understand how
these
that works.
and
Yeah, I didn't either.
Get them off your back, all right?
Typically, you hear PR bond, it means you ain't got to pay anything.
All right, you're all
So
set.
Right.
Thank you.
to add an amount to it, I'm guessing you're on the hook for that much if you don't show up. I don't know. That blue wall is amazing, though.
Love that. Are they 10 cents where she's at?
I hope so.
She needs to do that old thing. Go get all the 5-cent cans and bring them to where you can get them for 10.
I like that.
People versus DeAndre.
Oh,
Darnell
that's a
Berry,
fun
case
one, huh?
number
A
22G
little wild.
748. State your name for the record.
DeAndre Berry.
Excuse me?
Mr. Rush.
Your Honor, Kevin Rush, on behalf of Mr. Berry, I went through his misdemeanor rights with him this morning and read the charges. They're 2 93-day misdemeanors. He tells me he understands his rights and what the charges are. And
Get those shoes like
punishment, and
Benji
is
Bronk
waiving
used to
any
wear.
further reading of it. He was working, he said,
Big
and he thinks
platforms on him,
because
huh?
of this, he has lost his job. So he is requesting court-appointed counsel.
Did he? Where was he working at? I'll be
How
our
did
bit.
How do you lose the job?
Mr. Berry, do you understand the charges and the penalties as Mr. Rush has explained them to you?
Yes.
Misdemeanors.
Said your rights as he has explained them to you.
Yes.
Please listen to Iowa Golfer Lisa.
Report.
We do have a
Will enter
case
a not
only
guilty
channel called
plea
We
on
Got
your
a
behalf,
Case.
sign an
Thank
order
you, Ed.
appointing an attorney to represent you. And this will be scheduled for a pretrial June 13th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. And this will be with Judge Crawford.
No.
During bond.
Mm-mm.
Yes, Your Honor, he said the address is correct.
that's-
He's been there for 15 years, resides with his mother, and he's a lifetime resident in Genesee County, so he has good contact.
He's lived with his
Working,
mother
as he
his
indicated. He's
entire
afraid he's
life.
lost his job. Not on probation, not on parole, said he has no felonies and said he has no misdemeanors. This is apparently a traffic stop. I'd ask the court to grant him a personal recognizance bond.
Thank you.
I just love that outfit Iowa Golfer is wearing in that picture there. Pretty awesome. Oh my God. His hair is I don't know if it's off-putting or anything, but as soon as you see it, it's like
Bam!
look at this beautiful hair. It's just pretty amazing. Weekend court, if you're just getting here, have a seat, pull up a chair, pull up two if you need them. The hair is truly a blessing from, well, basically from this guy. Thanks for that hair. Yeah, how long do you think it takes him to do that hair? Like he gets up and he blow dries it and he's like, whereas I get up and do my hand in my hair and go on with my day.
Motion for the personal recognizance bond. It'll be a $500 cash or surety bond.
Okay, cash assurity means somebody has to put it up.
No firearm, dangerous weapon, or any form of ammunition. Do you understand your bond conditions?
Yes.
That's a pretty clean
You're all
place.
set.
Look how nice and neat it is. I mean, definitely does not look like it'd be in the same building that Judge Herman's in. Brill cream. A little dab will do ya.
Justin Timar Nettles, case number 22G00517. State your name for the record.
Justin Nettles.
Mr. Rush?
Your Honor, Kevin Rush appearing on behalf of Mr. Nettles. I did go through the charge with him, including the potential punishment and fine. He tells me he understands what his rights are, what the potential fine and punishment is, and he's waiving any further reading of that. He indicates that he works for Healthcare Solutions. He makes $16 an hour, but he has only been there 1 month.
1 day.
So he is hoping he can get out
Good to see
today
you,
and get back to his job. He is requesting court-appointed counsel.
Mr.
$16 an hour, Creed.
The charges and penalties,
Damn.
as Mr. Rush has
But he's
explained
only
them
worked
to
there a
you.
month.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
And do you understand your rights as he has explained them to you?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
What do you think he is?
The court will enter a not
I
guilty plea on your.
Couldn't be any more polite. Yes, ma'am, and Your Honor.
Sign an order appointing an attorney to represent you and schedule this for a pretrial, June 13th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. And this is with Judge Crawford. Regarding bond,
Yes, Your Honor. He's indicated he's been at the same address since March of 22, but he's a lifetime resident of Genesee County, except for the 10 years that he spent in the military in Texas. He's not on probation or parole.
You know, you
Avoid
don't
the
hear
Prior
the
felonies
military
or
play very often.
misdemeanors.
No.
He
That's a
saw-
good
He saw time in
April,
Texas, Your Honor.
and he had continued, he said, to see
The killing
the
fields of Texas. were-
complainant for well
traumatic.
over a month after this. And I guess this is what happens when you're kind of a romantic. He went up to the place of her work
A love
to
story.
give her flowers.
Oh.
And then police arrested him in the parking lot
Oh.
apparently because of this warrant. So this is what he gets for being a romantic. I told him he can have no contact with her.
no.
They don't have
Somebody's
children and they don't live together, so he said that won't happen. I also advised him of the 769.4A statute. The reason I do that is so that he understands he has an opportunity here because of the lack of record, maybe that this case could be dismissed if he follows his bond conditions, because I advised him that is discretionary. He said he will absolutely have no contact with her, and he will follow his bond conditions. I'd ask for a personal recognizance bond.
Thank you, Nathan. He went up to give her flowers. That's when he got nabbed for
At
his.
her work. And there was a warrant out there.
You got to wonder if she had anything to do with that. You know?
Maybe.
the
Just
court
a
will
little
grant
bit.
the motion for a personal recognizance bond. It will be a $1,000 personal recognizance bond.
Boy, she
Not
loves
have any
these.
alcohol or drugs, no firearm,
1,000
dangerous weapon,
PRs.
any form of ammunition, and you're
Got
not
caught
to
with the
have
flowers,
contact
Creed.
with
Caught
burial
with the
miles.
flowers.
That is in person, in writing, telephone, text message, or any form of social media.
no
And
taking
it will be
flowers
on
to her.
Monday with Judge
I mean,
Crawford.
people laugh when we say don't send flowers, but
You cannot have any contact.
There
with
you
her.
go.
let this be a
Bond
lesson
conditions.
to everybody here.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
And I do want to emphasize that Judge Crawford is a very strict judge about timeliness to court. So you're scheduled for 8:30. I would suggest you arrive at court at about 8:10.
I'll stay up all night, Your Honor.
I think we should look at this guy like we do people
I'm
who
sorry,
are on drugs,
is
Creed.
person or person?
People on drugs they call them dope sick. This guy was poon sick. I mean,
You're even 5 minutes late.
we've got to get him some help.
Hand you to the custody of the sheriff's department. So make sure that
5 minutes
you're on
late and
time
you're
to
go-
take care of this.
Jesus,
I-
good.
I would tend to
Luck.
differ with you on that, Your Honor. 30 seconds late, okay?
Oh
It's
my
going to
God.
remand you to the county jail. Do
So
not
what we're
be late.
recommending is line up like it's Black
Good for
Friday.
you.
Perfect.
Right. Pretend there's a TV on sale.
There's $79
I
ONO TVs. for
I
sale.
mean, another judge has to tell you that it's that much of a wow. By the way, we have some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. This just in.
Is that better?
It's on Rumble, so
Are-
it's
are we
gotta
off
be
of
true.
It's
YouTube?
gotta be true, right?
Oh, look
Look-
at that smile!
That
This is what
smile,
I'm on.
baby.
Are we on YouTube?
Denise, you talking about run your hands through Kevin's hair?
There you go.
Play your cards right, honey. Play your
Are
cards
we
right.
on YouTube?
All right, Creed.
Yeah.
So this isn't live. This was yesterday. We missed it. One of our new favorite places over here in Travis County. Honorable Judge Rosino.
Sí, soy una
Figueredo.
jueza instructor de cargos aquí en la cárcel del condado de
Oh
Travis.
God.
I am going to tell you what you are charged with, your bail amount, your rights, and possible ways to get out of jail.
Le diré cuál es la acusación que pesa en su contra.
Luckily, we can jump ahead.
I
See,
got another live one out of Georgia.
pop it up. This is just some backup.
Give me just a second.
This is what they call filler Creed.
Hello, old buck.
Kevin was so excited here. Denise wanted
I
to run
apologize.
her fingers through his hair.
I can't believe
I
they had to give
believe,
that
did I
much
say
warning
that
for
they're
that judge.
charged
Oh
with a
my
crime
God.
by affidavit of a police officer? Did I explain that yet or no?
No, Your Honor,
What?
the last you said was I will
That'd have
not
been
be
a
the
great
judge
question
that
to
will
ask. Can I
decide.
bring this Judge
etc.
Flowers by any
Okay.
chance? Will that
Each
make
of
that
you are
just-
charged with a crime based upon the sworn affidavit of a police officer.
A cada uno de ustedes está acusado de un delito basándose en una declaración
Sí.
jurada de parte de un agente de la policía.
That affidavit
Oh,
was
is
reviewed
everybody
by a
here need a
judge,
translator,
and the
you
judge
think?
determined that there is enough proof that would lead a reasonable person to believe that the crime was committed.
Esa declaración jurada por escrito
There's a
ha
moose
sido
train.
terminada por un juez y
Creed,
ha determinado que
You
existe
say you got some court in Georgia?
I do. And this dude, by the way, lots of Southern twang.
Morning. Can you state your name for me, sir?
See what I mean?
Okay, Mr. Robinson, you have one charge. That's a criminal trespass, damage to property. That is a misdemeanor offense. Has a
No biggie.
bond of $3,000. There are special conditions on your bond.
Is his hair burgundy?
Have no contact.
We've seen this judge before.
Oh, I
and
know.
We've had a lot of
And
discussion
also
about
stay
his
away
hair.
from the address 961.
Some
Shield
people say
Crest
they feel like it's a wig.
Forest Park. It's
Mm.
my understanding that is not your residence. Is that correct?
I see that.
But you know, we about to move anyway.
Okay, you have, okay, all right, I'm gonna put in the bond order here that if you have personal items at that address that you'll need while you're out on bond, you can schedule a time, even though you're not supposed to return to that property. You can schedule a time with the sheriff's department within the first 10 days of your release that they'll give you a time to go to the property and get your personal items out of there. Okay.
Don't forget, give
This
this
is
video a
a
like so we
misdemeanor
get some people
offense.
in
Do you
here.
want me to schedule you for a preliminary hearing, or do you want to waive the right to a preliminary hearing?
Wait, the right. You say you're gonna mail it. You gonna mail it to that address, or you gonna mail it to 2900?
You'll need to talk to the deputies, make sure the address that they've got for you
Yeah.
there is correct. And
Only seems fitting.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's fine.
I mean,
Me or him?
understand. Okay, so I'm going to indicate here that you're waiving.
he's
the
a
right
young
to the
strapping
preliminary
boy.
hearing. And I received an application for a court-appointed lawyer. Do you want me to see if you qualify for one today?
Morusta, wake it up.
Okay. All right. I find that you do qualify for a court-appointed attorney, and
He finds that out real quick.
today to have one appointed to represent you. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Do you think this judge stops by a certain gas station for coffee every morning?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
can you state your name for me, sir?
Silent.
Hello, Volante.
Okay, can you say your name one more time?
Oh, he disappeared.
Sadler. Okay, I got you. Give me just a minute. I got
I got a problem. I keep disappearing.
Hang on just a minute.
I'm having technical issues, if you know what I mean. I got a jawbreaker in my mouth. Let me spit this out, boy.
I was thinking of Fireball from the cash register at his local shop.
Mr. Sadler,
You know,
you
five,
have
five
been,
centers.
picked up as a fugitive from justice.
Oh,
And what we're going to do right now is this is an extradition hearing. So all of the rights that I talked about earlier, all the constitutional rights
you don't have.
that we talked about,
You know.
they all apply to you, but your appearance here before the court this morning is a little different than everyone else. You do not have criminal charges pending against you here in Clayton County. You're being brought before the court today because you have charges pending against you in another state.
I think he's
and
too
that state
southern
is requesting your
to be
return
going to a
to
Starbucks.
answer for those charges. According to the affidavit, you're
I like
wanted
my
out of,
coffee.
You
Like
know
I
those
like
gas
my-
stations you can't
like
even
I
walk
like my
through the aisle.
men. Yes.
Cleveland,
I like my
Ohio.
You know what
coffee.
I'm
Like
talking?
I like
Like
my
in the
coffee. Let me
back.
get this joke out. I like my coffee.
Oh.
Coyle County, and indicate
Can't
they
hear you.
do want to extradite you. Okay. You may contest extradition, or you may waive
All right.
extradition and voluntarily.
I couldn't even hear you. I barely could hear. That wig
I'm
puts
like,
these like
does
this.
Creed not want me to tell this joke? Does he know what I'm going to say? He's just like filibustering me.
If you decide to contest extradition, you'll be committed to the Clayton County Jail for an initial
He likes his
period of
men.
30 days. And during
Oh,
that
shit.
time,
Let me get it right.
warrant
He likes his
prepared
coffee like he likes his men, Creedence.
for your
Strong and
extradition
black.
to Ohio. The court may consider allowing you to post a bond, but the court is not required to do
Oh,
so.
that for that.
If you were wanted by another jurisdiction, I'm not allowing bond at this time. If you do not wish to voluntarily return to
Sometimes it's
Ohio,
just not
you may
worth the
file a petition for a writ of habeas corpus to contest the extradition. But the petition may only contest 4 things. The first is whether the extradition documents are in order on their face. The second is whether you are charged with a crime that actually exists in Ohio. The third is whether you are the person named in the request for extradition. And the fourth is whether you are, in
Neighbor
fact,
said they
a
were good.
fugitive from justice.
Texas
You cannot
Bum-Bear.
contest the issue of whether you are guilty or innocent here in Georgia. You are entitled to the advice of an attorney in contesting extradition or in deciding whether to waive extradition. If Ohio is unable to extradite you within that initial 30 days, you may be committed to the county jail for an additional 60 days. to
I think
waive
it's a trap.
And if the extradition is not completed within 90 days, then you'll be released. Now, if you decide to voluntarily waive the extradition process and be returned to Ohio voluntarily, then Ohio will have up to 30 days to travel here to transport you back to Ohio. And if Ohio does not come to transport you back within that 30 days, you would be released. Okay. So would you like to contest
Gotta be
the
at 30
extradition
days, bud.
process, or do you want to waive the extradition process and be voluntarily returned to Ohio?
I would like to waive it.
Waive. Okay.
Wow.
All right. There are some forms there.
He's on a free ride back to Ohio, I think.
Signed the form several times, but the deputies will have a waiver of extradition form there for you to sign.
Geo?
And they'll email that to me, and I'll sign it this morning. And you'll get a copy that has both of our signatures on it. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
He's like, thank you. What do you mean?
He looks about as confused as we are.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay, that's everybody you got today.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and Mary, I don't know if you heard me earlier that Denike and Woods,
were out the bar.
bonded out.
Yes, I got it.
Correct. Okay, were there any others, Mary, that you?
That's a good question, Georgia and Ohio.
Oh,
Probably in a cop car.
All right. Some a police will drive there, pick them up, and then drive back with them.
Yeah.
More than likely.
You do the same.
Have a good day.
Is that it?
Bye-bye.
That's
And he
it.
said bye-bye. So
Additional permission.
Fink is live.
Every Saturday we have a game. Just the next 2 Saturdays is away games, out of state.
Okay, I will give you permission to do that. That's fine. Okay, to
With that here, I'm
travel
putting no money on
or-
parking.
Is that your job?
No, my job is at Amazon. I'm local with Amazon.
Okay, so, okay to travel for
I thought he was
semi-pro, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
football, like a real football player.
We had a game today, but I doubt I'll make that.
Yeah, you probably won't.
Maybe, we'll be done soon. Okay to so I'm putting on here, okay to travel to Indiana for semi-pro football games.
Okay.
All right, good morning.
No
Gotta
alcohol,
love
marijuana,
semi-pro
or
football
illegal
games.
drugs, no purchase or
Destroy your body for
possession
no money
of
and no
firearms,
pride.
weapons.
Oh, Squishy Gardner, good morning.
Squishy!
As we've just discussed.
Squishy had some
no
Herman up
criminal
on his channel.
My
today.
firearm is in
Love it.
Romulus.
One more time.
My firearm is in Romulus. When I was pulled over last night, they seized my firearm.
Okay.
So I guess when we're done with the court proceedings, then I'll
Yep, just leave it there when your case is
If you guys aren't
resolved, you'll be able to get that back.
subscribed yet to Squishy Gardner,
If the resolution
You
is
like
such
us, you love him.
own a firearm, you'll be able to get that back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Are you, does he have an
quickly,
Amazon
so I think
like
we'll give the
delivery
next available because of
shirt
his
on
football
Robbie Rob?
schedule. Does that sound
Kind of
right, Ms.
color.
Apple?
He did agree to waive the time frame.
Amazon Polo.
So with the waiver of the time frame, then we need to talk about where your games are for all of July also.
So maybe it would be better,
Fantasy League.
Mr. Leonard, to have your next
It
court
is,
date
right?
sooner so
Okay.
that you can adjust the court with your
Schedule for you guys.
future schedule. Okay.
So,
Robbie Rob,
yeah,
for those
even
of
if
you who don't
all
know,
you
Robbie
do
Rob
is
works at
waive and move forward on
Higher
that
up.
day, get an
Proud of
adjournment, you
his
at least will have your
coworker.
schedule and be able to get that pinned down. So
Okay.
we'll schedule the probable cause conference for June 23rd. And that'll be approximately 9 a.m. Something will be sent to your email that has the exact time that you should appear, okay?
Okay.
Last time
Any
Squishy was
questions?
here, I said,
That's
Squishy,
not-
send me an email so I can get
You're
your
all set
email
then. Thank
address.
you. Good luck.
Send you some
Thank
video.
you.
You know what he did? Nothing. Didn't send me an email.
We're
How
also
dare
live
you.
over here with Judge David Law, who looks not so much like a David, by the way.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so
At
what
all.
is the address where she is, has another location? What's that address?
A lot of live court today. The press.
Yeah.
Love it.
nice
I
rack
would
on.
just like to have it for the
prisoner.
record anyway. Mr. Narang, what is the other address, sir?
I don't have it in front of me, but I do have it on the phone.
That is a very good point.
Here's what we're gonna, that's okay, sir, I understand. So, counsel is to bond.
He says he's not on probation or parole. He hasn't been convicted of anything. There was allegedly some type of incident in 2018. He's not clear what
Allegedly.
charges were ever brought out of that. We're asking that you set a lower, either a personal or lower cash free 10% bond with no contact, of course, as part of the probation.
I say send you something. Look at the spam.
Officer,
I will
anything,
check there.
Mr. Bond?
No, ma'am.
All right.
I don't know where they're out of. It's 52nd something or other.
Do you think David Law has a huge ring light, or there's a giant window 3 inches from the sun right outside of view here?
That's a washout from a ring light for sure. All
And
right,
then,
let's go back over
email
there.
address, is that correct?
Yes.
Is it okay with you if the court uses your phone and your email to have contact with you?
Yes.
Okay, now, I just want to verify your
Sixth
email.
court has
Is
been
it
live. These are all first
D3E
appearances, so people that got in trouble and got
Taylor, or is the 3
arrested last
taking the
night.
place of the E?
No, that's right.
Okay,
No, that's right. You got it right.
All right.
Good job, Judge.
This is State of Michigan versus DeQuan Taylor, 22F10316. I have received a petition requesting a court-appointed lawyer. I will sign that. You may proceed when you are ready, Ms. Apple.
Thank you, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Taylor. I have reviewed the complaint with him, so we will waive a formal reading at this time and stay in mute.
Everybody needs a grotto.
All right, you may address bond when you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Today we will be requesting a nominal cash bond. Mr. Taylor does have two arraignments set for Monday. So something in order for him to accrue, get credit for time served on this while he waits to handle those matters. He is not on probation or parole, and he is employed full-time at I&I Group, where he cares for elderly individuals.
It's expensive these days.
So what does he have?
He
that
cares
needs to
for the elderly.
It is a driving while license suspended, and
Morning, Glenn.
I showed an extra as a domestic assault and battery arraignment on Monday, so
Okay.
that might be
So we're
a
more concerned about that because this is also a DV. Okay.
Uh-oh. The domestic
I didn't
violence.
look any further into the specifics of
Okay.
that case, though, but I can if you need.
Why
No,
didn't
I
you?
just asked because if it was just the, if we knew for sure that he would be able to be released after his arraignment on Monday, then I would still give him a PR because a couple, one day on the weekend just doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
This file says he's actually on bond for 211-1447.
They gave me a court date while I was out for the domestic violence. I already had the court date.
Okay, so you are on bonds then for that.
For
Lisa, you beat up Charlie Walker?
No, for larceny or something like that.
All right. I'm just gonna look.
Yeah, Charlie Walker says he's gonna come over and he's gonna do the house, the pressure washing.
On for the domestic violence case. The domestic
Beat his
violence
ass.
Somebody
Mom.
stole
for a
his
joint
shit.
pretrial and arraignment on June 13th.
Has not been arraigned on that yet.
And that is a DV case with the same victim as this case that you're about to arraign him on that happened after the events. So this is from February 2021. The DV case that he's being arraigned on Monday is from December 2021.
We're about to see her become a
Nonetheless,
Mormon
I
right
don't think
before
that
our
we've
eyes.
changed our bond
Yeah.
form because in the newer DV case, the prosecutor similarly requested DV conditions, but did not request a surety.
Yeah, I think it's all right. I'm just trying to figure out what we think might happen on Monday. Because I'm not inclined to set a bond for him if this were all there were.
Just based on that bond form I'm seeing in the Monday case, I expect that he'll be released on Monday because there hasn't been.
That's what I think so too. Okay. So I hear what you're saying, Miss Apple, but I think
I
because
see what you're saying.
going to be released on Monday, that a bond is just not helpful enough for us to set one. So I'm going to give you a personal bond today. With the ordinary domestic violence conditions, you're going to be given these same conditions on Monday from Judge Simpson. And the reason that matters,
He's not going to like
Mr.
you at
Taylor,
all. I
is
can promise
that
you now.
now, if you violate bond conditions, you're going to be held in the jail when you're arrested on your violation because you have a felony with the conditions and also the misdemeanor. So the stakes are very high, which means it's really important for you to do what I'm about to order you to do, okay? Anymore, not do what I'm about to order you not to do.
She seems in a much better mood.
So
She does.
you
Maybe
have
she
a
got laid
personal
last night.
recognizance bond. That means that you do not need to pay any money to leave the jail. You can't leave until you see people on Monday, but we expect that you'll be able to leave on Monday. Okay? So while you are on bond, you are not to have any contact. Beginning right now, you can't call Ms.
flowers.
Perez
Zero
while you're
flowers.
in jail, and you can't speak to her when you're out. So no contact with Angela Perez. What that means is that you cannot initiate contact with her. So you can't call her, text her, email her,
Me and
go to
Squishy
her
Gardner right
house.
there.
use social media or another person to have contact with her. You are not to reply if she tries to contact you.
Another one for members
No
only, Leslie. The
contact
risk you take.
literally means no
Here's
contact.
your
If
risk.
you're in the same space where she
It is
is,
the risk
even
you
by
take.
accident, you need to leave. Any questions about what no contact means?
Oh,
So I can't have, cause that's my baby mother, so I can't have my mom go get my son or nothing like that.
No, I'm not making any orders about whether or not you can see your son, but you're going to have to see him without having contact with her. So if you have a family member or a friend that can arrange your parenting time for you and get your son from
Judge
her,
P's got
then
the
that's
sex there,
fine.
huh?
Okay, but you cannot talk to her.
I like
even
seeing
to
her in a
do
good
that.
mood.
I do
Right?
too, because
It's not
typically
I'm not
she.
saying that that
bitchy,
is
she's just real
easy or
straight
comfortable, or maybe it doesn't even make any sense to you. But it doesn't, that none of that matters. What
Yeah, but Judge
matters is
Simpson's
that you
gonna
follow this court
slap
order,
it to him, man.
because the best way to be a good father for your son is to make sure you're not in jail.
Look at her giving
Okay.
advice today.
So specifically, do not go to her address at 5229 West Michigan Avenue, lot 133. No alcohol, no marijuana,
Lot
no
number.
illegal drugs, no purchase or possession of firearms, weapons, or ammunition. Do not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. No assaultive behavior, no criminal behavior. Any questions about the conditions?
I didn't catch the lot number.
Do you have any questions about the conditions?
No.
Okay. Did you want to waive or not, Ms.
You would like the next court date available.
June 23rd, 9 a.m. That's going to be over
There's some
Zoom,
ayahuasca.
so you'll get something sent
Yeah.
to your email with the exact time that you should appear. And that email will also have the link to use to appear by Zoom. Okay, do you have any questions, Mr. Taylor?
Yeah, for the domestic, I had a court date when I was like not in here, so that means I still have to wait for Monday.
I don't
not forget
know.
about
I don't think
yesterday.
He's gonna have to be held for
Mm-hmm.
that,
The
because he
dude,
doesn't
the
have a warrant on it,
fentanyl
right?
sold doing
Yeah.
undercover.
I don't have a warrant.
I think you're right. I think that's just an out of custody court date.
Yeah.
Lot
So you need to
133, Creed.
appear on Monday
133.
by
Wanted to see
Zoom.
where she lives.
Well, you're gonna be in,
Oxer.
Ask her
what
how
time
many
is the
holes are in
hearing
the
on
wall
other
right
one?
now.
Which judge is that with, the warrant on the driving while license suspended?
Why is it every time somebody gets mad, somebody they go around
Okay.
punching
They both are
walls?
showing
Yeah, this
with
is,
you.
it is
I
showing
mean, I know
that
it
there's
keeps
a
the
warrant
drywall
here
industry in
because
business, but
for some reason, Judge Simpson's
Dumbest
office
thing
does
ever.
not recall the warrants. They schedule a court date, but they don't recall the warrant. So he does have a warrant. So I think you will see Judge Simpson in custody, because it still is showing a warrant even though you had that date.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I did the warrant resolve thing to where they take my warrant away and change it to a court date.
Didn't happen. You got a court date and the warrant is still in place. I'm looking at your file right now. It says bench warrant still valid, schedule case.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So I think you'll have
Whatever.
to see Judge Simpson on that.
Who cares? He says.
Nice house.
Ooh, that is a nice house. Damn, that's a nice house.
nope.
I thought it was a
All
trailer.
right, you're all set then.
I did
Thank you,
too.
Mr.
That's
Taylor.
lot
All right, thank you.
133.
Wow.
See, there's a little 417 right there. Nice. There.
Nice area. Oh,
No,
wow.
that's
there's a-
Hunter's Ridge Drive. It brings it up Salem. No, never mind. That's not it.
I was like, that's a beautiful place.
Why did it bring that up?
I don't know. That house like that, I'd be like kissing some ass.
No, that was-
Yeah, I get people should punch walls and not punch people, but it's just the dumbest shit. I mean, it really is. Don't get stupid.
Don't let Mikey fool you. He's got holes everywhere.
I just put green screens over top of them now. That way I don't have to pay for anything. And just people show up and I project. The walls are fine. The walls are fine. Judge Simpson is going to have a field day with that guy because he didn't take his warrant away and he gave him a court date. So he's not going to do too well with that.
Didn't come to the screen, so I don't know.
Ooh, is that an inmate way back there?
You want me to go back
I-
to the other?
I'm not sure what's happening.
Is that a really big fireplace poker or a hat / coat rack no one uses?
Okay, have you not spoken with her yet? Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I forgot we have the 2 with Royal Oak.
Oh yeah, Tim.
girl.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hey, girl.
This ain't a TikTok video. Don't need to be dancing.
She's so upset.
Mute, or do we not have any audio? This is a great seeing both.
Yeah, you can see her from a distance and up close.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with counsel, and then we'll bring you right back into the arraignment, okay? Okay.
Wait, real quick, Your Honor.
Yes.
Who are you?
I get her to calm down. She's having a panic attack right now, so she's coming back down.
Faint.
Thank you.
Breakout room. Sit with this. She can just have a moment and then speak to her attorney, okay?
That's fine.
Thank you.
But he has a.
He's dressed like a vato.
He's got that camera with him too. This is like Carly.
Right. We're in court.
Now we're all left alone here. So I guess we'll go back to Judge Finn for a moment.
Reading of the complaint and stand mute.
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize. We waive a reading of the
paper
charges.
bag,
and
would
statements.
you?
Thank you.
She's having a
Okay.
moment.
I mean, I did also read the
Uh-oh.
charge, but.
That ain't no
okay.
Walmart vest, guys.
Mr. Harris, we're all talking here about this
You.
court rule, Michigan Court Rule 6.106 regarding pretrial release that states that in general, a person should be in general, a person should be released on
To
a
stop them
personal
from doing it or
assistance
make them do
bond,
it? Which one?
except under or a bond sufficient to.
By the way, had over 100 of you here. Still 108 of you.
Ensure that the
Appreciate
person
you
will appear in
hanging out
court,
on a Saturday.
except
Please
under
like
very
and
specific
subscribe if you're new here.
circumstances. A murder charge is one of the circumstances where a person can be
And I'll be
denied
RB.
the opportunity to post bond. It is the policy of this court
kill
to
somebody?
deny bond for a homicide charge. That is not to say that anything other than that's what the court rule says. Okay, this is not about what's going to happen next or whether you might get a bond at a later time or anything other than this is a case where bond can be denied and it's this court's policy to deny bond. So your probable cause conference will be on
He
June 23rd
murdered
at 9
someone.
a.m. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You're all set then, sir. Thank you.
You're all set, there, killer.
Okay. Anybody need anything else?
No, I think that's all.
No,
Dude needs a sandwich
Okay,
or
friends, I'll
something.
see you tomorrow. Thank you.
I thank you.
Okay, well, that's happening fast. He's got the 187. Yeah, he's the murderer. We're gonna jump back here to Creed's. We're hoping to get that young lady back down the hall. While that's happening, I will jump over here and find us something else. Hopefully live. Talk amongst yourselves, kids. Here's a topic for everybody. Is it okay to eat chocolate for breakfast? If it's inside of a breakfast food, discuss. Wow, Legal Bites is live. I wonder what they're doing. They're live very early. Strangers in the night. What was the chances we'd be doing it the whole night through? Doobie doobie doo. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie doobie doo doobie doobie doo. Do. Well, ain't that something? While everybody says hello, did you say fecal bites? No, it's legal bites, not fecal bites. Breakfast is okay with chocolate in any form. Okay, well, there you go. Well, that sounds good. Leftover fried chicken for breakfast. Well, there wasn't no chocolate on it. It's good to go. All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, since there's no one live right this second, we have these going live at different times across the country. So while we're waiting for our next one to jump on live, what we'll do is we'll catch up on some stuff we missed yesterday that was live at one point, but not anymore. Not anymore. So let's just jump over here and we'll square up, shall we? Let's. It's so weird not being able to hear you guys respond. I wish it was like voice to text so I could hear you guys in my ear. Let me get us set up. All right. Back to Travis County.
Probable cause, no reasonable basis to charge you with the offense. And you could talk with your lawyer about whether that option makes sense in your case if you're charged with a felony.
That's him, not me. That's the attorney.
Not a U.S. citizen, you need to be aware that a conviction of a criminal offense can affect your immigration status, your right to be in this country, and your ability to become a naturalized citizen in the future. And lastly, if you're not from the United States, you do have the right to request that we contact the embassy of your home country and let them know that you're here. Is there anybody here who's not from the United States and you want us to contact your home embassy?
Anybody?
Anybody?
Anyone?
Yeah.
You in the back?
What's your name, man?
My name is classified. I was given.
Can you speak up just a bit?
My name is classified.
Speak up,
Hold
Orman.
on, because I'm not.
Did she just say her name is classified?
Okay, what's your name again?
My name is classified. I'm not giving any other information. I'm above the government and they are not allowed to arrest me. I am not supposed to be here. This is a terrorist attempt on my family. And that's all I'm saying.
All right.
I can go back to my cell now.
Sorry,
Is
she's
there
so
a country
low,
you
but-
want us to contact, an embassy? All right. All right. Anybody else?
No, sir.
All right.
She a spy?
Your Honor, that was Miss.
Did they just move her on?
She left and went back to her cell.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, Your
Wow.
Honor. So we'll put her as a reset.
Okay, no problem. All
So
right,
there is to
ladies.
speak with
I
that
know
lady.
all of you want to get out of jail. If you're able to get out of jail, you need to make sure
pause
you show
that.
up for all of your court.
They are back live. Something happening here.
Oh, bringing our young friend with the panic attack back.
Okay, she looks a little better now.
All right, Ms. Belle-Meyers, can you hear us? Yes. All right, calling City of Royal Oak versus Leslie Belle-Meyers, and this is case 22-20359. Counsel, can I have your
Oh,
appearance,
hey,
please?
garbage plate right there with you on that. I watched a lot of that with DUI guy. Trust me.
Agreement only. We're gonna waive formal reading, stand mute, ask for a plea of not guilty. on
I
this.
know what you're saying.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Have you confirmed her contact information?
I have. That address is a good mailing address. Her phone number is 248-778-5976.
Is that her phone number?
And the address is Courtright Street in Pontiac.
Mikey, well, we got a
Email
second.
is Leslie.
You should try and see if you can get
Belmont,
that if that lady comes
first
back
name, number 1,
in that video.
email.com.
It's a short video, so we'll.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's only 30 minutes.
I have an address for her.
Because she was great for
at-
sure.
But they save all their videos in Travis County, so
Is that not the correct address?
Yes, that's where I live with my husband.
Okay, all right, okay. All right, as to bond counsel,
Never
Apparently
forget.
The other address is her mother's. address that she used for mailing. So as to bond, she's 27. She's working at an engineering firm. She's been there about 4 months. She's married with no children. She advises no prior criminal history of any sort. This happened last night. We're respectfully asking that you set a lower, if not a personal bond, with the usual testing conditions.
Okay, all right. Before I get to that, I guess I do want to confirm the 724 Courtright Street. Is that your parents' or your mailing address?
Yeah, that's my parents' address.
Okay. Would you receive mail at the 50 East Princeton address?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that
Very
we're able
calm
to,
now.
keep in contact with you as this proceeds. Okay.
Good, Ang.
So you're being arraigned this morning. What I'm going to do is you have no prior history. I'm going to set a personal bond of $1,000. That means you don't pay any money. It just means that should you fail to appear or violate any bond conditions, then you could be subject to paying that amount of money. Do you understand that? Okay, all right. I'm going to have to order the following, though. These bond conditions will be provided to you.
Jesus, you would know.
You are to appear for all future court proceedings in Royal Oak District Court. I don't have your pretrial date yet, but that will be provided to you. When you're on bond, you can't leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. And you also can't be involved in any new criminal offenses or activities.
She got a beautiful heart.
Immediately must notify the court if you have any changes in your contact information. Again, that's just to make sure that we keep you apprised of everything going forward. While you're on this bond, you shall refrain from using any alcohol, any form of THC, marijuana, illegal drugs, or abuse medication. You're going to have to submit to a PBT or urinalysis at request. At this point, no alcohol, no illegal drugs, and I'm going to schedule you for testing. You're going to have random ETG testing 2 times a week and drug testing 1 time a week. However, this will be something you'll follow up with in Royal Oak.
Must have been out partying last night, huh?
Testing,
She'll have vocabulary testing once a week as well, so make sure you check your sight words.
Drug testing. I will put this on here, but just so you know that these conditions can change once the judge has an opportunity to see you at your next hearing date, okay?
Okay.
All right, you are all set to go. Good luck to you.
Madison, that's absolutely the truth. This is a part of growing so fast. She, if I'm not mistaken, she went from like 40,000 up to $250,000 so fast. And yeah, that none of that should have been public. You're absolutely right. Unless you want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing that she made, that 17-minute explanation / apology, was very weird. But that's part of, plus let's not forget, on 20 hours a day. I don't know when any of them got any sleep through any of that, but
they sleeping now on piles of money, Creedence, because
they sure are.
They all make some money.
I watched a video that gave some ideas.
It had to be like they got to be like a new tax brackets.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, no, that was, listen, everybody in that courtroom, that was all about DUI guy going, like the entire world did, including everybody in that courtroom at the time. So but yeah, she brought it public and kind of tried to erase him from, Are we done?
Here comes the guy. Hey, look, it's on a stick.
Yeah, that's actually all right. Well, we'll keep an eye and do another search. Let's go back over here with Big Fridge Dude.
You'll be rearrested and be a lot more difficult for you to get out of jail once you're back here. So if you're able to get out of jail, don't throw away your paperwork. Pay attention to when you need to be at court. There are 4 ways to get out of jail, and I'll explain each one of them. The first way is to qualify for a personal bond. If you were to qualify for a personal bond, you'd be released for free based on your promise to come to all your court dates. You'd have a bond amount set, but you wouldn't have to pay any of the bond amount in order to get out of jail. You would have to pay a one-time $20 or $40 personal bond fee within a week after your release, and an envelope will be attached to your paperwork.
I saw that. Can you imagine?
Now, personal bonds
I know.
It's not too serious, and where we have a reasonable
the chocolate out or
certainty that
what?
you'll come to court when you're supposed to, and that you won't be a danger to society.
I mean, if
you get
Florida
thrown in
burned
jail
those
while your
picnic tables
case
that
is
she
pending.
dumped
So
on, I'd
we'll look at the facts of your case, your criminal record.
Bud, we're talking
your
about legal
references,
bites.
your
Kind of went
felony
off the
court in
rails
the
a little bit
past,
with
and
the
when I
DUI
call your
guy.
name, I'll let you know where you stand on the personal bond.
Calling
If
the
you
blonde down
qualify,
back.
you'll be released in the next few
Because
hours.
during the dep trial, it's
If you
kind of a
don't
big deal if you're
qualify,
really
then you
following
have
things.
3 other ways to get out of jail. Those 3 other ways are you
Sleeping
can hire
with
a
me.
bail bondsman, you
Sleeping
can hire
with
a
the
lawyer,
judge.
or you can have someone come down to
Sleeping
the
with the
jail with the
guard.
full cash amount of the bond. If you hire a bail bondsman or a lawyer, it's between you and them, how much they charge and what they can do for you. I can tell you that in Travis County, most bail bondsmen tend to
Nick's
charge
great. I
around
enjoy
10% of the
watching all
bond
of them,
amount
to
as
be
their
honest
fee
with
to
you. I was
get
a
you
little
out.
turned off.
So for example, if your bond amount's 5,000, a bail bondsman will
rarely
often
gets
charge
turned
you
off.
around
I
500 or
understand
more as their
working.
fee to get you out. Likewise, you can hire a
He's a
lawyer.
beautiful
An
dog.
attorney can come down
Good
here
bitch.
and try to convince me or one of the other judges to give you a personal bond that you weren't able to get on your own. A lawyer can advocate on your behalf based upon the unique
He's
facts of
giving us
your
like a
case, and
tutorial.
your
Yeah,
situation,
yes.
and try
We're
to
all
get you a
learning. This
personal
is an
bond.
educational
If
channel.
you don't have the money to hire your own attorney, you can request a court-appointed lawyer, and your court-appointed attorney will
Ladies
do
and
the same
gentlemen,
thing
we
and try to
are
get you on your own.
live in Amarillo with Judge Jennifer Cates. They just went live.
Amarillo, one of my
Peeps.
favorite places.
Well, I'm gonna give
I
you
mean,
$300 jail credit.
real
Your
close to
remaining
licking.
balance is $359. That's on the 2
Real
insurance
close.
tickets and the drug paraphernalia ticket.
My
So
favorite
$359.
is the almost bald dude.
Can you pay that at the jail if you call your mother-in-law?
My favorite's the lady in yellow all the way in the
Okay, are
back.
you just gonna sit that out then?
I'm gonna have to, let's make arrangements, like, come on the first to pay it all out at once. Because
Well,
She
you
just got in the
you
shower?
called Last time you've had lots of time, so I am gonna remand you. That's $359. Okay. I mean, you admitted you could have come in, right?
when I got back in town, I couldn't make in.
Have you ever been to drug or alcohol counseling?
No.
Do you think you need to go?
No, I don't. The paraphernalia was in the van. It was not mine.
Well, I mean,
The
she
price-
says so, then I guess so. She's got a really good voice too. You ever thought about going into radio?
Yeah. You know, I don't have drug paraphernalia in my car, so you know, it's very interesting.
I have a son and a daughter who does do.
Wasn't mine. Wasn't my jeans, Your Honor.
Is that what you're telling me?
That's the reason why I take care of the $20 sometimes.
Has CPS been involved in her
A little
life?
greasy here, maybe.
Oh, did Fred give out some?
Okay, so that's
Thank you, Fred.
$359. He didn't
69.
separately had to-
Oh, Fred, thank you. Was that a gift of membership? Was it?
when you were shoplifting,
I'm going
you
to
got
check right
arrested.
now.
And then we released you and you just didn't show up, okay? Do you have any questions for me today? ma'am?
No.
Okay, $359 if you are gonna call your mother-in-law, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Busted crash.
Ricky Bolton.
Hi.
Yeah, this is a
All
great
right, Mr.
round
Bolton,
of
how are you
candidates
today?
for today.
Ready to go home, I bet, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
How was breakfast? Was it all right? Breakfast.
Did you have any chocolate with your breakfast?
But this charge may be connected to that part of county charge. It's from December 7th, 2021. It's possession of drug paraphernalia, a pipe. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'm going to time serve you. If you plead not guilty, I'll give you a personal bond. It's whatever you feel comfortable doing. So on this December 7th, 2021,
Oh, yes, girl.
possession of drug paraphernalia, a pipe.
Yes.
Would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir?
No.
Would you like
Fred-
a trial by individual?
Fred dropped 5 big ones. Thank you. Fred.
Nice.
Do you want to plead not guilty? Yes.
No contest.
No contest, okay?
Thank you, Fred.
They were snatched up immediately.
Oh, no kidding? Sweet.
Nope. Oh, he said there's 2 more. 2 more to go.
Mind you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial, which I will grant. Do you have any questions for me today, Mr.
100%. That's why I love questions like that, especially when they answer the way they do. Same thing like back in the day with Live PD. When you think about that, all those people that said, "Oh, these are my jeans," I just picked them up off the floor before we left.
Young Bishop's up next.
Mr. Freeman, for obvious reasons, please state your
That's
full name
methed and cracked out, Bishop.
and your date of birth.
9685.
So Jason is your first name. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Please spell that for me.
If you're in the chat,
Okay.
just click on that green thing up at the top that says 5 and got a gift on it. It'll tell you what to
Who
do.
wanted you out of
You pick it up
Potter
for free.
They gave me a PR form.
Got to hit allow gifts.
So you have, let's start with an old one.
And that
March
little
18,
slider there.
2020, possession of drug paraphernalia of pipe. Fine range on that is $1 to $500.
That was the beginning, and that's the end over there at the.
Possession of drug paraphernalia. Would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir?
No, ma'am.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury?
No, ma'am.
Firing squad.
March 18th, 2020, possession of paraphernalia of pipe. Do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest? Guilty?
Last person was just paraphernalia too.
That's $631.
Were they in the same car together?
$150 credit from Potter County. $150 credit Randall. You do have an outstanding balance, so we'll talk about that at the end.
A lot of you got a lot of credits, huh?
Now let's go to June 10th, 2022.
Add.
Possession of drug paraphernalia of pipe. Fine range on that is $1 to $500 plus your court cost. On this violation, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
Trial by a judge or by a jury, sir? So on the June 10th,
So
2022 possession
that
of
new
drug paraphernalia
DJ
of
show
pipe,
we were going to
would you
do
like
over
to
on
plead
Twitch, we might not want to do that anymore.
Guilty, okay. That's 531. Again, I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, where did Jesus go?
$150
Jesus, these
credit
people need you.
Potter, $150 credit Randall.
He's got some credits, man. I guess he's a
Balance
return
after
customer.
jail credit has been applied is $562. You must show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court Monday afternoon by 2 o'clock. You'll check in at the cashier. If you can pay that $562, you're going to pay it at the cashier. If you cannot, they'll send you in to see a judge. If you fail to show up Monday afternoon by 2 o'clock, I will issue warrant for your arrest.
Fred,
You did plead
Fred's
guilty
going
to
broke.
contest while
on
in
this.
jail, so if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial.
Fred's
you have any
addicted to giving memberships.
Ma'am, so they'll be letting me out today. Yes, ma'am.
You're going to run your name through the system, see if you have any other holds from any other courts. If you do not, then yes, sir, they will release you today.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Ma'am, thank
So
you.
we'll see you Monday by 2.
I wonder if this is another court that does that whole thing where like each night is worth something. It's the way she-
monies, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking that just happened there. We've seen that before where like it's worth $50 a night, basically, against
whatever you owe.
Yep. There's Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
You
We
own
need
a
Jesus.
2022
Blessings.
Nissan Maxima,
The blessing.
2014.
2014. Do you drive a 2022 Nissan Maxima?
No. Yeah.
No, I would seem caught dead in that piece of shit. You kidding me?
2022. No, Your Honor. It's a
All right. Let me see.
1993 Nissan.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Crandall?
I just recently started back working at a granite shop. Fabricate.
At Marble Depot?
Facebook pays handsomely.
How much do they pay you there?
Pretty well. 800.
I'm sorry?
About 800 a week.
800 a week. Is that
Yeah.
cash or do they take taxes out?
Under the table.
That's what
Okay.
Bullshit.
And you live on Hill Street? Who do you live with?
Me and my girlfriend.
You what? I'm sorry?
Me and my girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh,
Anybody
him and his
in the house
girl.
with you?
Oh.
Just her kids.
For kids? Do you pay child support for anybody?
No.
I would never do that.
And does your
I would
girlfriend
have
work?
paid child support.
Not well. Part time.
She works part-time. Where does she work?
I can't remember.
Sorry?
I'd rather remember the name of the company.
You don't know where your girlfriend works?
No, well, I know that she does
What's she do?
auditing or something.
Bubbles.
Okay.
Out there by the airport. She's a stripper.
Yeah, how do you not know?
Bullshit. Lies. Sorry, Jesus.
Sorry to swear in front of you, Jesus.
I forgot you were still here. I'm not paying for them kids, Your Honor.
I don't know, but Jennifer's way too nice with him. I was just say,
All right.
speak
So you have a lot of
up.
stuff going on.
Speak up, Mumbles.
How many vehicles do you own, Mr. Crandall?
14.
Just the one vehicle.
Okay. What's your girlfriend drive?
I don't know.
Kia.
Are you sure you have a girlfriend?
He's trying to flex in front of these guys. That's kind of weird. I would never live alone, Your Honor.
Because we've got you in the
I'm a love
Mazda,
machine.
we've got you in the Dodge Ram, but those are older. Then we've got a Dodge Charger again. Nissan Maxima.
She's artist, Your Honor.
Okay. You have so much going on. Let me see. Why don't you ever come in on your tickets? You just like paying extra money? Is that what it is?
I wasn't working at the time that I needed to make those payment arrangements.
So, Mr. Crandall, you had lots of time to come in. That's what that tells me, right? So why don't you come in?
Said I didn't.
You would?
I needed to speak with you and try to make the arrangements.
You just start stating the obvious. I'm asking you a specific question.
Oh,
I know you needed to come in.
roasted.
I mean,
You why you didn't.
I didn't really have anything to give at that time.
That doesn't prevent you from coming in, does it, Mr. Crandall?
You got love to give,
We all
Mr.
know
Crandall.
you're out driving around because you have lots of new tickets. So again, Mr. Crandall, let me ask you the same question. Why didn't you come in?
Like I said, I didn't have financially. I didn't have any money. So,
But all the paperwork we gave you just asked you to come in, didn't it?
the paperwork.
Yeah, we sent you lots of paperwork. You.
He's trying, isn't
you
he?
just
God,
didn't
he's
come in.
trying.
Do you think you made a good faith effort, Mr. Crandall?
I feel like it was a trap.
At the time, I didn't receive anything. I don't know what address you had.
Well, the last one you gave us, but this was back in 2018. Since 2018,
Wow.
do you think you made a good faith effort, sir?
I started a job with Federal Express and they fired me on the same
No,
day.
right now.
Federal.
Talking today in the prison.
Right now, yeah.
Did you make a good faith effort?
Mikey's a dick.
I miss old Gold. He don't come around anymore because we're not DJs. Damn
It
it.
hasn't been what? I'm sorry, sir.
Consistent. I mean, like I said, the last time I spoke with you, I was working. I haven't spoken with you since then. So, and it's been a few years.
Right, I know. So again, my question is, do you think you made a good faith effort, sirs?
Yeah.
At that time, as
I'm a deadbeat, Your Honor.
No. Yeah. No.
But like I said, I didn't have anything to give to the courts or any kind of.
Well, all you had to do is come in and tell us that.
Jive, if you're over on the main page,
Didn't want to come in empty-handed.
click on that little green thing and allow
No, that's
gifts,
a bad excuse, because all you had to do is come in and talk.
and
to
then
us,
turn that on.
And you didn't, and you've had since 2018.
Get a
right?
free
And
one.
YouTube
Not a good faith
passes
effort
them
at
on.
all, Mr. Crandall.
YouTube will take care of the
Haven't
rest.
seen you in several years, and we know by all these other traffic tickets that you also let go to warrant. You were out driving around, right?
Had all that time to drive around, but not here.
Yeah, we'll go through them. Yeah, we'll go through 'em.
Makes him look smarter, Buster.
So on your outstanding KPS pro fine, you owe $1,019. I'll give you $150 jail credit, so your balance is $869.
The jail credit.
You put that in
Denied.
jail today?
I could pay some of it. I could pay at least.
Okay. That will lessen your time in jail. So if you call your girlfriend and she brings some of it, that would lessen your time.
Oh, she's not real, Your Honor.
I've got the cash with me.
Do
Thank
you
you,
have the $869 cash with you?
No, I've got about half of that.
Oh, okay. Well, then call her and have her come up with the rest.
Did he say it was fun last night?
I've got to send her a map
Oh,
because
she's
it's
been
buried
arrested
in the.
too? Oh, what's your girlfriend's name?
Oh,
Rachel.
Okay. So
Oh, we-
where are your children since you're both arrested?
No, we both came in together.
what if that really is her back there? I made the joke earlier.
We made arrangements as soon as we got pulled over. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad. That's responsible when you're a parent and you have multiple tickets that you
Wow.
take some responsibility for your children. That's good.
What a power couple these two are.
Hello,
Nate,
Nate.
good to see you, bud.
Your kids
Nate,
weren't
great.
with you, were they, when you were pulled over?
I mean, actually, there's about 6 or 7. So,
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. It took a while to put you in. Okay. Were the kids with you? No. Okay.
No, we don't watch him kids,
All right.
y'all
So
know.
$869 that can be paid at the jail. Now let's go through your outstanding tickets where you haven't entered a plea. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
start
God, he
by
has
Washington
more?
State. We're going to go January 6, 2020. You have no driver's license and failure to drive in a single lane. Fine range
God.
on both of those, $100 to $200 plus your court costs. On the January 6, 2020 traffic violations, would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir?
No.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, Mr. Crandall? Okay, so on the no driver's license, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest? I'm so sorry, you have to speak up.
no contest.
No contest, okay. That is $260. I'm going to give you $150 jail credit.
It's going to start piling up.
So
Here
you'll
we
have
go.
a remaining balance on these, so you'll need to
Oh,
show up the next.
hope he's got more than
Thursday after
800.
You are released by 2 o'clock, okay? On the failed to drive in a single lane, sir, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Yeah, no, the judge got it out of him.
That's $330.
He just didn't show up. He could have showed up and took care of this stuff. Then he had to pay right then. He could have just go ahead and
Again,
pleaded.
have that remaining balance.
Got this taken care of.
Show up.
Fall on the floor and have a seizure. That works every time.
Moving to May 19th, 2020, speeding 50 and a 35. Fine range on that is $100 to $200 plus your court costs. On this violation, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer? Trial by a judge or by a jury, Mr. Crandall?
We always make jokes about that, Madison, because champion growing up and made Rochester, New York,
Again,
and
I'll give you that
beer
$150
us.
jail credit.
God, just it's like
You have an
Walmart brand.
outstanding balance over
Got made fun
$12,000.
of. You wore that to school.
Yeah, now it's
What you a champion of there, sport? My family's poor. Leave me alone.
All right, moving on. September 6, 2021.
Next.
You have a failure to maintain financial responsibility. Fine range on that is $175 to
Failure to maintain financial responsibility. What the hell is that?
September 6, 2021. Would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir?
Gosh, I don't know. Is that for kids or is that for not paying tickets?
Is that for being poor? Like a poor
$150
ticket?
Jail credit. Again, we'll talk about your balance at the end.
Balances rack it up.
And that credit, ooh, you gonna need it.
Okay.
Great question.
April 4th, 2022.
I don't
no
think he does.
driver's
That's why she had.
Fine range on that is $100 to $200.
That's
plus
why
your
she had
court
mentioned he'd
costs.
been driving
On
around
this
and
violation from April 4th, 2022.
No
would
insurance.
you like
Okay,
to
gotcha.
hire a lawyer?
No contest.
he said he's got it at home.
That's $260, giving you $150 jail credit. You were shown a lot of grace. On all of these tickets, those officers should have brought you in, but they didn't. So they were very nice to you.
It was also during the C word, so they probably won't bring in
Still
anybody.
did come in on your own.
Yeah, some of these places,
Now
if
let's
you've
talk about
served a
where
few
all the money
nights, they
goes.
put a monetary value to that.
Possession of
And if you owe money, you can just go ahead and stay a couple of nights or whatever
Right.
and pay it off.
Fine range is $100 to $500 plus your court costs. On this violation, Mr. Crandall, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No contest.
No contest? Okay, that's
Look at these people in the back like, son of a
$51.
bitch,
Then
dude.
I'll give you that $150 jail credit.
Well, the first two kind of, right through, and then we get to this guy, and it's like, well,
I wonder what his wife did.
Okay, so Mr. Crandall, you owe for
is
your
it possible that
habeas propine those warrants?
she's
from
in the back there?
2018. You've had
You
4
think?
years to take care of them. 2018, you owe $869. You have
What about
failed
the
to
rest
make
of the
a good faith
things?
effort. Haven't seen you since 2018, and you never.
Are you not going to add that up?
Discussed it. think you had the ability to pay, but you didn't. So $869 needs to be paid at the jail. If you decide to sit it out, you get $150 a day. Then on your new violations, when I say new, they cover some.
Go on.
You need to show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court the next business day after you are released by 2 o'clock. You'll check in at the cashier. They'll send you in to see a judge. You did plead guilty or no contest while in jail. So if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial. So again, Mr. Crandall, $869 to be paid at the jail. I think you probably pay it this weekend. Then we need to see you Monday by 2. Okay? Do you have any questions, Mr. Crandall?
Well, I had to pay that before I'm released.
Yes, sir. Okay. Any other questions?
Not any portion of it.
Well, it would lessen your time in jail if you put, so if someone comes up and puts something down, that'll lessen your time in jail. Okay, any other questions for me, Mr. Crandall?
You found out like a baller earlier. Yeah, I got that money. Now when he finds out he's got to pay that whole $800,
Mr. Crandall, what happens if you don't show up?
I'm sure there's a warrant.
That's right. Well, issue warrant.
I'll show up because I'm gonna still be here.
Cash, I don't know how to cash that.
You're gonna have to talk to maybe your girlfriend's sister, someone like that. I can't help you with how to cash a check. Okay.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about. I've got funds, but I just need to get access to it.
Oh, I know you do. But that's something that you're gonna have to figure out with your family. Okay. Have you made your phone call yet?
Sorry, girlfriend.
Okay. All right. They'll let you make that phone call.
The jail credit is what brought it down to $869, I think.
Look, dude, spend a week in jail and call it a day.
All right. So
Please be
you're
the girlfriend.
with Mr. Crandall, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. He has no idea where you work. Where do you work?
It's her.
That's her.
I do merchandising for surveys.com. It's an independent contractor company.
Okay. And how much do you get paid to do that?
I get paid per job.
Okay. What's your average?
Right now, my car's actually broken down, so I haven't been able to work in about a month.
We
But
got you out driving last night, so that's not preventing you from working.
Yeah, but that's his vehicle.
Oh,
I'm in the process of
he
working on
needs
mine.
to take you to work?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Will he not take you to work?
Well, he goes in at 6 in the morning and usually doesn't get home till about 7 in the afternoon.
Well, then here's an idea. You take him to work. Right?
She automatically doesn't like her because she's associated with him.
You could have made it to work. Why haven't you?
She's making up excuses too why she couldn't go to work.
I just
I didn't want to.
taken his car because I had my own and I've just been working on it.
Sure. Well, let's talk about, you have a theft from, the theft was from 2016. You don't plea on it, so we arrest you in 2020. So you let this theft go to warrant twice now.
Am I the only one that thinks she's too hot for him?
Do you think
I
that's
mean,
a faith effort?
she's not hot, but
No.
too hot for him. They got the same glasses.
So is your
God bless.
boyfriend paying all your bills?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any physical disability?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so why aren't you working full time?
I was working, but my transportation had broken down on me and I wasn't able to get back.
We've already debunked that one. Go on
Well,
to
we
the
already
next one.
talked about that. You could just take your boyfriend to work if you wanted to. You just don't want to get up at 6 in the morning, right?
Amarillo, we in Texas.
Well, then take him to work, right?
I didn't want to drive his vehicle and be responsible for.
It's a shit box, Your Honor. I don't want to drive the thing.
Well, but that
Even
would
though-
take him to work, wouldn't it?
Even though she was driving it yesterday when they got arrested.
All right, well, on that theft, you didn't pay anything, Josh. It took you 4 years to plea on it. And then when you pled on it, you just did absolutely nothing.
Oh, so she basically did the same thing as him.
Yeah.
I did make payments on it the last time I came in. I was making payments.
Not on the theft. You were making payments. You had an insurance ticket too.
True. At least he's not mumbling.
Yeah, because the insurance ticket looks like that took you 2 years to plea on. When you finally did, you did make one payment or two.
Are you all right to hang out a little longer and watch these through?
Absolutely.
Awesome, yeah.
So,
I think I'm still all right. I'll be all right. I'm gonna go
$513
find out what we got a wedding to go to today.
Fine.
Creed's got to get his hair done, makeup,
Oh,
nails.
$150 jail credit, so you're down to $363.
I do have to take a shower. I'll be over.
Pay that at the jail today? Okay.
Okay, so she owes 300 bones. He owes 869.
Who's gonna pick you up?
I can call for a Uber.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they got Uber money, huh? Good for them.
Your sister has your children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, let's go through these other tickets. They must have missed them because, did you ever go by Francis Mendez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your correct name?
I go by Rachel Kearns. Mendez was my married name, but we've not been separated for over 2 years.
Okay, what's your ID say? Do you
It
have
says-
It says Creed.
Is this Creed?
I'm so sorry.
Kearns.
Rachel Kearns.
Yes,
Is it Rachel Francis Kearns?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you spell Francis, please?
Frances.
This lady's weird. She's
And then Kearns, Kerns.
Kearns.
she married. Now she's separated
And
for
just,
over a year,
And what's your date of birth, man?
but she's already hooked up with this dude. I don't know.
So on these tickets, because I think they went by maybe what you used to go by, we're going to change them to amend name Maria to Rachel Francis Kearns. Okay. We have Mendez Francis Mendez, so that doesn't seem right.
I guarantee he'll wear the same thing he wore to
And that's
his
why
wedding.
they didn't catch him last time you were in jail. Okay.
She's going by assumed
Maria
name.
here is an eagle eye, and she got it. So, which is good, so we can take care of all your stuff.
How can you go by Maria and that's not even one of your names? She's Rachel Francis and she was going by Maria. Yeah, she's got all these weird names.
All right, so they are from December 11th, 2013. You have failure to maintain financial responsibility. Fine range on that is 175 to 350. No driver's license, operation of vehicle with expired license plate, no valid inspection. And those three all have a fine range of $100 to $200 plus your court costs. On these from December 11th, 2013, would you like time to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
No, ma'am.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, Ms. Kearns?
No, ma'am.
She could do much better. Am I right than that guy? I
How many
mean,
were in jail? Was it September 5th, 2020?
Yes.
So it looks like I'll give you some credit on that too. So on the December 11th, 2013, failure to maintain financial responsibility, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
she's like the female Kaiser
That's
Soze.
$374. And again, these went active when you were in jail last time. So I'm going to give you that back credit and you'll be time served. On the no driver's license, would you like to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest, ma'am?
No contest.
Okay. That's $245 and I'll time serve you again because of that back credit and today's credit. Operation of vehicle expired license plate. Do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, that's $189. Again, your time served and no valid inspection. Do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, that's $222. Again, time served.
Can we get
So your
the
outstanding Q-Use
body
profile
cam of that?
$363 that can be paid at the Crandall County Jail. And then on these others, your time served. You did plead guilty or no contest while in jail. So if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial. Do you have any questions for me today, Ms. Kearns?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. You may go back to your pod.
Thank you.
Wow.
Francisco
What a
Lucero.
power couple. Am I right, guys?
Okay, Mr. Lucero, I do see your Potter County credit. I'll apply that at the end, okay? You have from October 25th, 2019, ran a red light. The fine range on that is $100 to $200 plus your court costs. On this violation, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, sir?
He's here because you ran a red light?
So on the October 25th, 2019, ran a red light. Do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay. That's $280 with your Potter County credit. You are time served. Now, you did plead guilty while in jail, so if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for your trial.
I know, I'm waiting.
Do you have any questions from me today, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, sir. You may go back to your car.
I was going to say, we'll probably stick around for the rest of these. If you want to pull up Judge Law, just in case we have to bounce over, they're still live.
Mr. Ray Nahara.
Judge Law 5-21. She did have chest tattoos. She was covered. Good for her.
She was
Can
fun.
you state your full name for me, please?
Ray John Nahara.
Okay.
Not everywhere.
Mr. Nahara, what do you do for a living?
Flooring.
No, this is the
But a
first
few
place
places.
I've heard of it.
Flooring? Okay. Who do you work for, Mr. Nahara?
For anyone force.
Okay. Did you make bond on your Potter County charges, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You did. Who paid your bond, sir?
Just a friend of mine.
Garbage plate. Isn't that a
And
thing?
how much do you make at your flooring job, sir?
Well, I recently started back with him about 1,100 a week.
Here in the South, if you tell somebody you're from New York, you go, "Oh, you're from New York City? Really?"
Is it cash or do you get taxes taken out?
Yes.
Cash?
So we,
$1,100 a week cash?
tax evasion thing, huh?
All the people behind you are going to go apply for your job.
Oh, I thought you were going to say rob you.
Great
I
job.
got to go grab a drink.
Garbage plate. Whereabouts? Are you from near Rochester? Or? I don't know if I told you the first time you came through. We were at Nick Tahoe's and I met him. He actually waited on us. We were there right when they opened a couple of months ago, which is pretty cool.
All right. So let's talk about your cases you haven't pled on, and then we'll talk about all your other stuff. You have from May 12th, 2022, speeding 73 and a 50 in a construction zone with workers present. That fine range doubles from $200 to $400 plus your court costs. And then you have a driving while license suspended or invalid. Fine range on that is $100 to $500 plus your court costs. These have not gone to warrant, so you're not going to get jail credit, but I'd be happy to set you up on a payment plan when you show up in person, okay? So on this speeding, on these charges, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
Those of you who might not know, making jokes about the steak thing. We do a show called "We Got a Steak,"
On the May 12th,
and
2022,
in Amarillo is where they have a steak
Do you want
challenge
to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
to eat in an hour, a 72-ounce steak.
That's
We haven't done it in a while.
$500. Who do you live with, sir? Who's in your home?
Well, I barely got my own home. I was helping my dad,
Yeah.
a little sick, and I was staying with my sister and my dad, trying to help him get through. And help him get back on his feet.
So
Now
you
I'm-
now
Very,
bought your own
very
home?
nice.
Well, I'm staying with my son right now.
Oh,
So I
okay.
Can't get back on my feet. I've been out of work for a while. My truck, my motor went out, and I better start working with this guy Jerry. Gave me a chance to work with him, so that's why I'm back to
Great.
work.
That's good. On the driving while license suspended or invalid, sir, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
There's some food porn for you.
No contest.
Ah, it's a
sir?
garbage plate.
That's $687. No jail credit, but showing up to make that.
That man in the red is Nick Tahoe himself.
You did plead no
pretty cool.
contest while in jail, so if you change your mind, you have 10 days.
I was watching one of the, true crime billion
Now,
YouTube
sir,
channels,
your outstanding.
and
cases
one of the
are
cases
put on
was
these
in
cases
Rochester, New York,
2019, And we have.
and they were talking about Rochester, and they showed a garbage plate.
Nice.
No, like I said,
And the Kodak building, I'm
I've been
sure.
working, I'm staying with my dad,
Sure.
my sister, my dad's real sick, and just trying to help him out, and then
Well, gosh, you've had
Bless you.
3 years to come in. Can you tell me why in 3 years you didn't come in?
I forgot. My truck, I wasn't working at the time, I was with my dad mostly, so he hasn't been good at all, he's on the last leg.
Yeah, but in 3 years, you could have contacted us, don't you think?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you make a good faith effort?
See what
Mr.
you did
Mayor?
there, Elvis.
Well, I didn't have a vehicle at the time, and my sister was busy with her kids, and I was just there with my dad, and nobody to watch him. So I really didn't leave.
Mr. Nahara, you didn't even appear virtually. I mean, you could have done all of that. Yeah. So did you make a good faith effort?
No, ma'am, it's not.
All right, so let me deduct your $1,200 credit from Potter County.
We got a food truck, a garbage plate food truck here in
Get it
Charlotte.
down to $2,031.
I haven't had a chance to get one
That
yet.
needs to be paid at the jail. Is someone going to pay that for you?
Probably some of it, not all of it.
You think so? The same person who posted your bond?
The guy I work with, yes.
He's got stacks on stacks, Your Honor. He's good.
Okay, so again, your boss can pay $2,031. And then you need to come in and see us Monday afternoon by 2 o'clock on that payment plan, okay? If you don't show up, I will issue warrants, so it's gonna be very important you show up as scheduled. Monday afternoon.
Not
by
chili, they
2,
call it hot
just
sauce.
Check in at the cashier. Now, when
Basically
you check in,
chili.
if you can just pay that balance.
Chili
you
sauce.
can do that on those tickets you just put on. But if not, well, they'll send you in to see a judge, okay? Any questions at all, Mr. Nahara?
Is there any way I can make payment arrangements?
Well, Mr. Nahara, you didn't make a good faith effort.
Yeah, dude, I watched the entire freaking race last night. It was great.
Fees
Kenny
paid,
Schrader
and then on
didn't do
the
so
new
well, but
tickets, yes, you can make a payment plan.
yeah, that
okay?
was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nahara.
And Creed got recognized, which I was like, wow.
Yeah, Riverbank. That's awesome. I have to write that down. Riverbank. Very cool. Yeah, I watched that. That was my evening. I watched some dirt track racing out of Canada last night, which was cool because I knew some of the 358 modified drivers that I've seen run in New York State and at the our big one that we have at the Charlotte dirt track every year. I do some of those names.
Lourdes Perez?
Riverbank. That's some damn good racing last night, actually. And really good coverage. The channel's free. I couldn't believe it.
Ms. Perez, you were in Potter County, is that correct? Okay. The charges we talk about might be connected to that Potter County charge, so if you want to plead not guilty, by all means do that. I'm going to start with an old one though. From November 16th, 2021, no seatbelt. Fine range on this is $25 to $50 plus your court costs.
She's going to go back.
Guilty or no contest, all time serve you. Not guilty, I'll give you a personal bond. On this November 16th, 2021, no seatbelt. Would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No seatbelt?
Trial by a judge or by a jury, then?
Between $50 and I think she said $200.
Guilty, okay. That's $234, and again, you are time served. Now, these next two might be connected to that higher Potter County charge. You have from June 5th, 2022, failure to ID. Fine range on that is $100 to $500 plus your court costs and possession of drug paraphernalia. Fine range on that.
I'll hold you
is
to
$100
that,
to
Nathan.
$500 plus your court costs. If you plead guilty or no contest, I'll time serve you. Not guilty, I'll give you a personal bond.
Could you want me to
So
write
on
that
these from
down? Or?
June 5th, 2022, would you like time to hire a lawyer? No, ma'am. Trial by a judge or by a jury?
I would
Mr.
have to
Reyes?
leave till 1. So.
Oh,
On
you're
the
good.
failure to ID, do
Hour and
you
a
want to
half.
plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest? Guilty. Guilty, okay.
Creed will take a horse bath, get dressed, out the door.
Time serve you.
Wearing
And just so
exactly
know
what I
how,
got married in.
Your correct
Getting
spelling.
used to
Would
that
you,
shit.
State your full name and then spell your first name for me.
Oh, Crest, nice, cool. Damon's a good dude.
And your date of birth, name?
9178.
Wow.
And on the possession
Can
of
somebody
drug-
record that? I'd love to
You
see
want
it.
to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, that's
Oh, have fun.
$531 in your time served. Now, you did plead guilty or no contest while in jail. So if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial, which I will grant. Do you have any questions?
When I first moved to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina didn't even have a law for
What you're gonna
seatbelts.
do, ma'am, is
And that wasn't all that
run
long
your
ago.
name through the system, see if you have any other holds from any other courts. If you do not, then yes, you will be released today.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day. Summer Percival?
A lot of these are really petty things that people could have took care of real quickly.
Yes.
And now they've gotten themselves
How are
locked
you?
up. Hey, girl!
Not doing so well.
Hey now.
No, it doesn't look like it. Anytime you're wearing yellow in jail, it's not a good sign.
Right.
So, Ms.
It's very
Percival,
slimming.
you have from June 10th, 2022, assault by contact against a family member.
Big the foot.
Lover. For this offense,
Hey.
the fine range is $1 to $500 plus court costs. If you are
You ought to see what
convicted of a
those foil
misdemeanor
ashtrays
offense
bring on
involving
eBay,
violence
by
where
the
you
way.
are or were a spouse, intimate partner, parent, or guardian of the victim, or are or were involved in another similar relationship with the victim, it may be unlawful for you to possess or purchase a firearm, including a handgun or long gun or ammunition pursuant to federal law under 18 U.S.C. Section 922 G9 or Section 46.04B of the Texas Penal Code. If you have any questions whether these laws make it illegal for you to possess or purchase a firearm, you should consult an attorney. So, Ms. Percival, I don't feel comfortable taking your plea today while you're dressed like you are for this type of offense. So I'm going to give you a $500.
So in other words, something must have happened last
no
night that didn't go too well when you were admitted in.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, may I speak to you, please?
Yeah.
Me and Hunter do have a disabled 10-month little boy.
Hunter and I.
He's blind. He's a negative 8
Not to be a
both
max.
eyes, and he will never walk in his life. We live together. Hunter takes care of me and my child, and I don't have a way to not be around him. We have a whole child together.
A whole
Just-
child.
Whole child.
Not just half.
Percival, I don't want to hear the facts and
Hey,
circumstances
Taco.
of what happened. You just were recently released from the pavilion. Is that correct?
Yes, because I.
Next question. You were released from the pavilion.
Oh, no, because they didn't admit me at all. They
Okay.
didn't admit me into the pavilion. They said that I wasn't able to be admitted. When I went in there, they
Maybe,
evaluated me
eventually.
and I passed the evaluation check.
Do you have friends or relatives?
Maybe one.
Down this Percival?
Yes, ma'am, I have all my friends and relatives. I live in Amarillo, my whole life.
Okay, you need to stay with someone over the weekend and come and see me on Monday by 2. Okay?
I can do that.
Your Glover has taken care of that child since you've been in jail. He can do it this weekend. You need to stay away this weekend, and you can come see me Monday by 2 at the.
Hey, Trish.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. And since I did tell you that Hunter does work, is there a way that since I do owe fees, I'll be able to make a payment plan with you?
Yes, Ms. Percival, you do have the option of making a payment plan, but this.
Do you
weekend,
really?
No contact with Hunter Glover. Do you understand that?
Want to sell them?
Okay, I work today, but do you think I work tomorrow? I don't. So if
I know
you.
you don't.
What?
You do something that
Judge.
you
The attitude,
regret and you end up back in jail, guess what? You're there till Monday.
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
So stay with someone else. You don't need to be around Hunter Glover. I will see you Monday at 2 o'clock at the Amarillo Municipal Court. Okay?
Okay, is it okay if I bring my baby with me? He's with
Right.
me most of the time. Is that fine?
She
with
did
you?
not
He
make
is
the
not with you today. Who is watching him?
He is with Hunter, and Hunter probably didn't go to work today due to the fact that I'm in jail.
Okay, so you do have someone who can watch your child,
Okay.
Nah.
and we'll see you Monday at 2, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Percival.
So to answer your question about stringers, actual stringers, yeah. The others that drive around like maniacs and pretend that they're cops, no.
Question for me earlier. What is your question?
Oh, I was just trying, wonder what's, can I like say
Can you back up, sir?
on a payment plan or whatever? Try to do and stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about it. You have from June 10th, 2022, a public intoxication. The fine range on that is $1 to $500 plus your court costs. And Mr. Willis, if you could take one step back, I just see your head. Okay, you're fine. On this public intoxication, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, Mr. Willis?
No, ma'am.
So how do you want to plead on the public intoxication?
Guilty.
Okay. So that's $484. I'm going to give you $150 jail credit. So your remaining balance is $334. You must show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court Monday afternoon by 2:00. You'll check in at the cashier.
I'd
If
like
you
a
can
milk
pay
bud.
that $334, just go ahead and pay it. If you can't, they'll send you in to see a judge for your payment plan, okay? Now,
Okay.
Mr. Willis, if you don't show up Monday afternoon by 2, I will issue warrants, so it's gonna be very important you show up as scheduled.
Is he just standing that way, or does he have cuffs
Does that
on?
mean that, I
There's a
will
way
be
to stand, Creed. Yeah, what a great appearance that was by
They're
Mr.
gonna
Willis.
They're gonna run your name through the system, see if you have any other holds from any reports. If you do not, then yes, sir, you will be released today. And then you'll need to show up Monday at the Amarillo Municipal Court.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much now.
You're welcome. We'll see you Monday by 2. Thank you, sir. Mr. Curtis Wine.
I like how they give him some time. Like you don't have to be there like right at 9 o'clock in the morning. You know.
Yes, ma'am.
And also to answer your question about stringers, there may be a stringer that we work with in the very near future.
Could be directly
more to
connected
come.
to your higher Potter County charges.
With actual stringers.
So if you want to plead not guilty and talk to your lawyer, by all means do that. They're from June 9th, 2022, possession of
What's he sitting on?
paraphernalia, a roach. The fine range on that is $1 to $500 plus your
He
court
stood up, and
costs,
that was.
and failed to signal turn. The fine
Does he
range on
poop
that
white
is
cotton?
$1 to $200 plus your court costs. On these charges, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer? Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury, Mr. Wine? So on the failed to signal turn, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest, sir?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay. That's 210. I will time serve you from Potter County. Now, this next one, you won't quite be time served. You'll have a remaining balance, but we'll talk about that at the end.
Okay.
It's the June 9th, 2022 possession of drug paraphernalia, a roach. On this charge, sir, would you like?
Does she keep saying a roach?
Would you like a trial by a judge or by a jury?
That's what I thought she said. Like I thought that he had a roach
So
in
on the
his.
June 9th, 2022 possession of drug paraphernalia, a roach. Would you like to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest, sir?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay. That is $531. I'm gonna give you $300 credit from Potter County, $150 credit Randall. So total
Thought I had
credit
the
is $450.
Mom and Bishop saying about Bismarcky, but I can't
after
find
I
it.
apply that, you owe $81.
No matter what it is.
So you'll need to show up at the Amarillo Municipal Court Monday afternoon.
Yeah, you got it somewhere.
You pay the $81, which I think you probably can. You'll just go to the cash to make that payment. Now, if you can't, they'll send you in to see me and we'll talk about it, okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Of course, sir.
Ma'am, I really don't know what an Amarillo, but that's for court is. So
Okay.
like, tell me the address of the street or so.
We'll do even better. We'll give you a map with directions, and the deputy in the back is going to give you that map. We're in downtown Amarillo, the same building with the Amarillo Police Department, but we're going to give you a map, okay?
Ma'am, I don't know where I am.
Now, so if you plead guilty or no contest while in jail, if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial.
That roach got me.
That will be you Monday by 2:00, okay?
Yeah, they did him and Marcel. It was fun.
If I pay the $81,
Just one time though.
I still got to come see you.
No, what you'll do is Monday by 2, you'll check in at the cashier. They
Save
open
the
at 8.
best for
so if you
last,
wanna
Pike.
see them at 8 in the morning.
Come up, he's on.
You can just pay the
Flip his
81
hair.
and you'll be done. Okay.
Okay.
But we're not open right now, so.
Okay.
Oh, what a nice guy. I like this dude.
Yeah, nice.
That's it.
All right, thank you, sir. You may
I
go
could
back.
hang
to
out with him.
Mr. Daniel Parker.
I'd take him to get some lunch at the kettle.
He got a hand towel he walks around with, I think.
I see that. It's sort of sweat towels.
Mhm.
Hey now.
Yeah.
How dare you?
All right, Mr. Parker, we're gonna go through all of your.
Think we're
Uh-oh.
alone now. She
Got
just
a
wants
long
some
one.
Time served. You're gonna
Alone time.
see me Monday by 2. And Mr.
Bishop's
Parker,
wrong.
if you act
Bishop's
anywhere
wrong.
near the way you acted Friday, Guess where we'll go again. You understand? You're too old to act that way, right, Mr. Parker?
Does mommy need to put you over her knee?
Yes, you are. So I'm gonna give you another chance. What happens if you act up on Monday? What? You won't have, that's right, you won't, because Mr. Parker, you're too old to act that way, aren't you?
You're old to have that haircut too, but we're not gonna get into that.
Mr. Parker, the people down here just did your brothers. Okay. And you don't have to make it more difficult for people, do you? No, that's a choice you made, and it was a bad choice, wasn't it, Mr. Parker?
He's talking to him like he's a child.
Right, but Mr. Parker, were you rude on Friday?
No.
You were.
Hi, how you
Hate
doing?
from this
Where you from? What you do for a living?
Judge Bobcat.
Mr. Parker, no one called you names.
How much money you make a month?
Well, who else do you need to apologize to on Monday, Mr. Parker? The what? You will, I know, because that's not a word that you use. I know you don't. Your mom didn't teach you to use that word, did she? Would you ever call your mom that word? What? But have you ever called her that?
Damn, she's beating on him.
Well, no, the particular word I'm talking about, and you know which one I'm talking about. Have you ever called that to your mother?
Would you like to call me that in a dark room?
And so I'm going to trust that on Monday you're going to be on your best behavior.
What did he say? See you next Tuesday or something?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay,
Call
you
him,
think you
you
can
know,
do that?
the baddest of all bad
Okay.
words.
Okay, I think you can too, Mr. Parker. I have faith in you that you're not going to do that again, okay? So let's start by offense state, okay? You have so many, but we're going to start with February 21st, 2022.
Whoa.
You have an insurance second. Fine range on that is $350 to $1,000, and you have a no driver's license. On this from February 21st, 2022, would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir? I'm so sorry, you have to speak loud. Okay, do you want to try?
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay, so on the insurance second, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty, though. Let me come in Monday.
Well, you're going to come in Monday whether you plead guilty or no contest, too. No contest, okay.
Good call.
That's $733. I'm going to give you jail credit of $300.
Whoa, hell yeah.
Now you'll have a remaining balance, and that's what you're going to do is come in on Monday and talk about that, okay? On the no driver's license, do you want to plead not guilty, guilty, or no contest? Okay.
Do you think the judge is friends with his mom, maybe?
Your mom told me.
We'll keep
you've been
going
a bad
by
boy.
offense state, okay, Mr. Parker? February 24th, 2022, you have failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Free plug.
Again, that
Sure.
fine range is $175 to $350, and expired driver's license. That's $100 to $200 plus your court costs. On these from February 24th, 2022, would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir? No contest, okay. And I appreciate the fact that you're trying to hurry me up. I do appreciate that. But I do have to go through them one at a time, okay?
She said, would you like to hire a lawyer? He said, no contest.
I'm so sorry, say that again.
Someone's going around using my name, my name.
Yeah, they're driving your car though, so we'll keep going. You like that Mustang?
I like the one I bought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that haircut says Mustang all day.
Oh, it does. That's just
Okay.
just perfection.
Uh-huh.
So on the February 24th, 2022 insurance violation, not guilty, guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
No contest, okay. That's $400, $300 jail credit. What color is your Mustang? It's gray? Yeah.
I figured it'd be
Badass.
That's fun. Expired driver's license, not guilty, guilty, or no contest, sir?
Is it a stick?
No contest, okay.
She's getting turned on. What's going on?
Then he drives it like an asshole too.
Oh my God. Every stoplight, he's calling tires.
Oh yeah. Every stoplight goes like this. It's like
I
this.
had a bright red Mustang once.
Jump.
It was fun.
Oh.
That's the color.
Oh.
All right.
Well, she gets turned on by the Mustang.
Told you. That's the car she lost it in.
License. Fine range on that is $100 to $200.
Let's be honest. It has more colors than just primer gray, right? I mean,
You got, you know, a
No.
door,
Red
you got
door.
from the junkyard on it.
$60 and you are time served. April 29th, 2022, driving while license suspended or invalid.
It's one thing after the other. It's all license and insurance
You're
stuff.
not guilty, guilty, or no contest. I'm so sorry.
I don't think I'm guilty of that one.
Okay, so you want me to set a bond on that one?
You know, yeah, that's just-
Out of all of them, that one you're
Yeah?
not guilty.
You don't think your license is suspended?
Oh, no, I didn't think it was. I didn't know.
Okay, all right. So you want to do not guilty, you don't want that jail credit?
Oh, no, go ahead. No contest, I think no contest.
Ah, good move.
It's
Good
whatever
move.
you want to do. So that's $469. I'll give you $300 jail credit.
I like that the jail credit's applied repeatedly. It's not like it's a one-time thing. You
Alright,
like
moving
use it
on.
up. It goes
Yeah.
towards every charge.
April 29th, 2022, expired driver's license. Fine is $100 to $200. And then insurance second, which is $350 to $1,000. On these from April 29th, 2022, would you like time to hire a lawyer?
He got pulled over like every other
No
day.
contest, okay. So expired driver's license is $260, your time served. And on the insurance second, that's $733, giving you $300 jail credit.
That $300 with him is going to turn into like $3,000.
when he gets done, I've got something very special for you as we say goodbye.
Alright.
And it's
Oh.
Mustang
April
related.
30th, 2022.
I love it.
Expired driver's license and insurance second.
My
And these from April
God.
30th, 2022. Would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir? No contest, okay.
Would you like to hire a lawyer? No contest.
License, that's $260. $733, giving you $300 jail credit.
Drive his Mustang a lot, huh?
All right, the rest of these have not gone to warrant. Be happy to add them to your existing payment plan, okay? But there's no
Can't
jail
afford on
credit.
El Camino Pike. He would like it El Camino, trust me.
Let's start with May 9th, 2022. Driving while license suspended or invalid. I'm sorry?
Can I take care of it Monday when I go down there?
Well, let's take care of them today, so then it's less that we have to do together on Monday, okay?
You still let me out Monday, right?
But, I mean, let's go through them. Driving while license
There's
suspended
more?
or invalid. Do you think you're not?
These are the
guilty?
ones that haven't gone the warrant yet. Those are just the things he got arrested on the warrant for.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So that's $419, and we'll just add it to your existing payment plan. There's no jail credit, but we'll do that payment plan, okay?
What's the other one? The
Insurance second.
Ranchero or Rancho, something like that, that was close to an El Camino.
I'm
Is there
so
another
sorry,
one
I
that was
can't hear you, sir.
real close?
I thought they have to give me a grace period, a time to accept it. Get my license. I got a license.
No.
No.
I got a license plates, I got a tag, my license.
No.
Good.
Nope. Nope.
Until I get my license, and I got inspection sticker, I got, my car's legal.
Okay, so do you want to plead not guilty, sir?
Yeah, Ranchero, I was right.
No contest?
Wow, look at me. I mean, that's a big deal for me, you guys. You know that. That's
Creed's a car man.
that's
There's no jail credit
pretty good for me.
on that. Feel free to bring
Creed
that
said,
insurance. I'd love to see it.
As a
Bring it
car
on in
guy,
if you want.
the VIN will always be right here and right here.
Following my life, he's harassing me with the computer and everything, with the CIS.
Oh, harassment, huh? Time to get a lawyer.
Like with these officers, same tickets with no time between. They're trying to make a lot.
Right. We haven't even gotten to the main course yet.
Okay.
He's a
bring
victim
that
of
up on Monday.
circumstance.
And sir, you have from May 9th, 2022, driving while license suspended or invalid.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait, I think I just did that one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting them mixed up.
I feel like he might be a sovereign citizen.
Failure
He
to
don't believe in those things.
I've seen a few out on
Sir,
the
do you
roads.
You are not guilty or
Interesting.
no contest.
They are interesting.
No contest, okay. The fine on that is $100 to $200 plus your court costs. Total is $210.
This court cost is going to kill
No
him.
jail credit, but we'll add that to your payment plan.
How much are finance charges on
May
this?
25th, 2022. Driving while license suspended or invalid and insurance second. On these from May 25th, 2022, would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir?
No contest.
Okay. 419.
No contest.
Driving while license suspended, no jail credit. And on the insurance second, sir, that's $683.
Ooh, they're going up.
No jail credit, but added to your payment plan.
The no insurance ones are
All right,
definitely
so
going up.
moving on, sir. May 27th, 2022, no driver's license and an insurance second. And this is at 1 in the morning. On these from May
1 in the
27th,
morning.
would you like time to hire a lawyer, sir? No contest, okay. That's
Good choice,
210 on the no driver's license.
That and 38 special.
And the insurance second, that is $683.
Pretty much, yeah. If you listen to the dates over there.
To May 27th, 2022 at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
No driver's license. Again, that fine range is $100 to $200 plus your court costs. Insurance second, that fine range again is $350 to $1,000. And defective headlights, that's $100 to $200. And defective tail lamps, that's $100 to $200. And
On the
defective-
thing? He's got bad headlights and tail lights?
On May 27th,
Shocker.
2022, sir, would you like time to hire a lawyer? No contest on that. Okay. That's 210 on the no driver's license.
Oh, yeah. Dustin.
Oh, yeah.
There's
The
no
hatchet.
jail credit, but we'll add that to your payment plan, sir. Insurance second is $683. Added to your payment plan.
I see why she waited till last with him.
Defective headlights,
Defective headlights.
$245.
245. Damn.
Defective tail lamps, $245.
He's going like $1 million when we're done. The car's not even worth what he's going to have to pay in fines.
No.
Oops, sorry. Defective stop lamps, $245.
They're
All right,
just
almost done.
jealous.
You have from June 10th, 2022. Driving while license suspended or invalid, failure to maintain financial responsibility, and ran a stop sign. For these for June 10th, 2022.
Oh, you know those tires were squealing when he ran that stop sign.
No contest, okay. So on the driving while license suspended, that's $384.
Oh,
No jail credit that added to your payment plan. Insurance second is $315. I'm so
What?
sorry, sir. I didn't hear you.
That's ridiculous, huh? All them tickets in the same day.
A lot of tickets, yeah.
With no grace period, no time to get it established.
A
no
lot.
grace. No grace period.
And your ran a stop sign is $210.
He'll be picked up later today.
That was the one I just got.
Yeah. So, sir, you did plead guilty or no contest while in jail. So if you change your mind, you have 10 days from today's date to file a written motion for new trial. Now, Mr. Parker, you would agree that I treated you with respect and courtesy, right? Okay,
Right.
and I expect you to do the same thing when you come down on Monday. Nobody
Thank
here wrote you a ticket. We never gave you a ticket. We're just the people that have to deal with you when you get one. So you'll come in Monday by 2. You'll check in at the cashier. You'll come in and see a judge, and you will be on your best behavior, and we look forward to seeing you
They're
again.
going to roll out the red carpet for that
Thank
one.
you, Mr. Parker. Have a good day.
I want to know the total, Judge. Please.
She didn't have her calculator with her, so she couldn't run them numbers. What an interesting day. That guy, he claims to be targeted, Creed.
Sorry. You might have to cut this off at the end.
Probably. Sorry.
Most likely, but we got to talking about the Mustangs, and I think about Mustang Week in Myrtle Beach, and this happens every year, and it just reminded me of it. So.
Yeah, baby.
Whoops.
Good driving, bud. Good driving.
And if he's never been to a Mustang Week in Myrtle Beach, I'd be so shocked. Watch this one. This is good. Love
it. Wade almost die at Mustang Week. Like I said, this is him leaving every stoplight. That's why he's getting pulled at 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Watch.
Uh-oh. This ought to be good. Wow. What idiots.
Look how close the trooper was.
Oh, I know. He's just waiting.
Everybody's on their best behavior now.
You're like, so, son, what was you doing?
Look how quick they locked him up, too.
And is anybody surprised he doesn't have sleeves on his shirt? I mean, come on.
He fits it perfect. What if it was our dude that got out of there?
You know he wears no sleeves when he drives his Mustang, too.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Hair blowing in the wind. Marlboro red, clenched betwixt his teeth.
Anyways, I think that's it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with a hell of a good day in court. I love impromptu days like that.
We did more 2 hours and 22 minutes of court action in today.
Seriously?
Yes. It didn't seem like it was that long.
Went pretty quick, actually.
It did go very quickly. Quicker than a normal one. That's really weird. Remember, guys, if you haven't already liked this video, please do so. If you want something to do this weekend, we have like 1,800 videos probably by now. I don't know. We have a large catalog. Go back, check out. We got a chase. We got a case. I think we're on season 8 of We Got a Chase. This is season 2 of We Got a Case, as well as I think we're season 3 or 4 of Spy Life Voyage. Check that out. Beautiful day at the beach.
You should have seen the crowd last night. Oh my God.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun too.
Guys, have a great weekend. Pray for me. I have to go to a wedding. People that I don't know, just being a nice husband.
Have a blessed day and go to hell. Remember that.
That's right. Maybe I'll pop on later, like from the airport or something. Watch some planes take off.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Saturday. They're fun to watch. That depends. We'll see. Jesus Christ, thank you for being here. Well, many of you, I'm sure, will see him tomorrow. Not me. So, I think that's about it.
All right, guys. We love you all. We're glad you're here. We appreciate the support. Without you, there is no us. So make sure,
this is true.
Make sure to continue to support with your likes, with your love, with your cash, with your gash. No, that didn't come out right.
No, did you just say gash?
Yeah, that.
Damn. Yeah, it's Saturday. It just turned Saturday afternoon. Many of you on the West Coast still mourning. I'm sorry for Mike's behavior. It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes. That we need to leave. That's exactly said. I agree. Tell me about your gas. What'd you get?
Oh boy, that did not come out right. That did not come out right. Okay, guys. Shit. All right. Until next time, when Bishop appears and says awful things again. Wow. Have fun at the wedding, Creed. Yeah. Please remember.
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Old MacDonald had a farm and it exploded.